Highlight of my week.
Highlight of your week. Well,
Right.
highlight of all of our weeks. Happy New Year, everybody. This is session 8, Into the Abyss of Trollhaunt Warrens. This week's episode is titled Lake Hador. Now, Don did a glorious recap in Discord. So, Don, if you would like, I'll let you either give the Cliff Note version or read it word for word to provide a recap for the rest of us.
Okay.
You have to use each of our
I
voices.
thought we were going. I thought we were going to interpret our characters in your recap.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe we
everybody
should
read
all
their
do
own
it.
lines? That would be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I thought because it's really cool. The
Lines are
recap.
not lines that Bryn ever said.
I was
No.
thinking the same thing.
Well, you
Oh,
captured totally
those
the
aren't
essence
Bryn's
of the
lines.
black light.
That's made up. That's interpreted lines.
All right, so just so
Yeah,
we're clear,
these-
everyone has to agree to read their lines if they want to do that. If one person doesn't, then Don's going to read it all.
I'd do it.
Okay.
Bryn, are you okay putting false
will.
words in
I
your
don't
mouth?
care.
Okay.
Doesn't bother me. Just realized that Bryn keeps the anger at Splug under more control than that.
Okay.
Yeah, these are definitely stylized, internal voices that are going on, and
All right, internal voice. I'll give you internal voice for sure.
yeah.
No, this is awesome. That's an awesome idea, Dave. Dave, I'm going to give you an inspiration card once this is done, just for coming up with it. I think this is phenomenal. I'm going to sit
I
back
hope you're
and enjoy this.
recording.
I am.
Yeah, I'm going to dramatize mine, though. Just be ready.
All right.
All right. All right, everyone. We're following these troll tracks to glory and perhaps something that doesn't smell like Splug. For once.
Gross. Smell natural. Trolls find smell calming.
If that's natural, then nature really needs a bath. Can we just get on with this before I faint from the stench?
Wait. Trolls have tracks? I thought they flew.
Trolls don't fly, Blacklight. That's dragons or maybe pigeons. I'm here for the big moments, not zoology lessons.
Hey, Hansi's frothy mug. Focus, everyone. We've got a job to do. Bryn, you've got the smarts. Where do these tracks lead?
Tracks lead to that old campfire. But it's so dirty. Someone else poke at it.
Splug poke. Blood smash good.
Oh, I love where Black smashes. It's so smashy.
My team. Hanseath, give me strength.
Don't worry, Growlnar. I'm here if things get really dire. Like if you need someone to look amazing while pointing at danger.
We don't need pointing. We need solutions. Blacklight, can you fly up and check the shoreline?
Okay, I look for trolls, or maybe flying trolls, or wait, can trolls swim?
Just look for anything, Blacklight.
Found water, lots of water. Haha. Shall I drink it?
Are we sure he's not part troll?
Splug like Blacklight. Splug think he's smart like Splug.
Don't say that, Splug. It scares me.
I'll be over here supervising.
Supervising. Right. By Hanseath, Growlnar, how do you deal with these people?
Ale. Lots and lots of ale.
Splug could use ale. Maybe ale makes Splug smell like flowers.
Oh, good news. I found nothing dangerous. Bad news. I landed in something squishy.
Why do I always have to be the hero?
Well, here we go. I'll do this. The scene opens with the party navigating their rickety canoes across the lake. The light rain pattering against the wooden planks. Growlnar stands at the helm of the lead boat, looking heroic, or at least as heroic as one can look while rowing through muck. Splug's in the back boat, sniffing loudly, complaining about the lack of smashing opportunities.
Keep paddling, everyone. We've got to make it to the island before whatever's in the water decides we're lunch.
Lunch? Sounds good. Splug's hungry. Can we eat the big troll? He's not using his legs anymore.
Look, we're not eating the troll. It's a sacrifice, not a snack.
What if we sacrifice the snack? That's it, a two-in-one deal?
No, Blacklight. That's not how sacrifices or snacks.
Why are we even rowing? Isn't there some kind of a spell or divine intervention for this? Maybe that troll god has Uber.
Helmet, the divine usually doesn't hand out free rides. And maybe help row before I divinely shove this oar up your...
Suddenly, the boat jolts as something rams into it.
Hey, who hit my boat? Splug wasn't looking, but Splug knows it wasn't me.
Something's in the water. It just hit us.
Maybe it's a big fish. Maybe he wants to be our friend. Hello, fishy.
It's not a fish. It's a bloody lake monster. Bryn, what do you see?
It's that web creature we fought before. Everyone, get ready. This thing is bad news.
Wake me up if it actually climbs in the boat. Otherwise, I'm conserving my energy for supervising.
Finally, Splug smashy fishy thing. I'll smash it so hard it won't even remember its own name.
Do you think it has a name? What is if it's Greg? Should we smash Greg? He might have a family or...
Blacklight, stop philosophizing and start paddling. If Greg the lake monster wants a fight, he's about to get one.
Just remember, we've got to keep the boat upright. If this thing flips us, I am not swimming in troll guts.
Troll guts are a great conditioner. Just saying.
Its creatures surface again. Gralnar strikes a heroic pose with his weapon ready. Flood roars. Bryn shakily notches an arrow. And Blacklight holds his staff upside down, clearly ready to do something.
All right, team, let's make this quick. And someone tell Blacklight he's holding his staff backward. Again.
It's for strategy, Gralnar. Confuse the enemy. Haha, they'll never see the black light coming.
Fishy thing won't see anything coming after Splug smashes its eyes.
Why do I travel with these people?
Because deep down you love us. Now let's kill this thing before I get too wet and have to go back to town for a nap.
Charge! Or row faster, whichever works.
Hey, that was awesome. That was so awesome.
All right.
Everybody gets an inspiration card.
All right.
Splug, you just have to give one card to somebody else since you already have two. Would you have to give one to me?
Yeah, I'll get rid of this one. It's kind of shitty, so I'll toss it. Take a new one.
Okay, inspiration card. Oh, I have them hidden. Let's show those. Oh, there they are. Gil. One. It's been so long since I've done one for everybody. One to all players. That includes me. I get new inspiration cards. Yay! I think we may have found a new format for our recaps. I am loving
Sounds
this.
like a 1940s radio show.
All right, so with that, thank you so much, Don. That was awesome. Let me go through the Cliff Note recap version because I think there were a few things that Don didn't have in that commentary section there. Let's see, my notes. Helmet's no longer green. Agatha's potion worked. From there, you guys headed north along the old buried path. Entered the ruined city of Cataract. Found a ruined building with a partial roof still intact. Inside that building was a statue altar of a large clawed hand with its palm facing upward. Somebody within the party recognized the hand to be the symbol of Vaprak, the deed of trolls and giant folk. Someone detected a faint necrotic aura about the altar. And after burning a rat sacrifice within the palm of the altar, a voice in giant was heard beckoning them to bring an adequate sacrifice to the Unholy Crag, the island in the middle of the nearby lake. The voice said if it was adequate, they would be rewarded. After a night's rest, the party searched for and found and then killed a patrolling troll party. They loaded a few of the troll corpses onto floating tensor's discs, and then headed across the lake on some troll-sized boats that they found nearby. It would take about an hour to row by boat to the island. About halfway across the lake, something large within the water rammed their boats, which we heard in the commentary. Bryn did notice that it was a lake troll, and that is where we will pick up in today's session. It's currently around 9 a.m. on day 6 with a light rain. So,
Ryan, have you
Yes.
got some new cards?
Have I
Have
gotten
you
some new
had
cards?
Yeah, these seem a lot of them are pretty dang cool, and I was just looking through them, and I
don't
just
think- I don't think I've added a new card to this deck in probably 3 or 4 years.
all right. Well, it must be a big deck then, because I've not seen some of them, and they're awesome.
Well, you know what I have to say.
I've got a big deck.
And Gary beat me to it.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
Okay, let me switch you guys over to the map where we left off.
Oh, I don't like the water.
You may need to zoom out a little bit. The arrows here just kind of represent the direction you're going. I've got your 3, the 1 big troll and 2 small trolls. These guys are floating on the discs behind you. In the last session, both boats, I think, were rammed by something in the water. One on this side, and the other one was on this side. Okay. Any questions before we start the turn order?
How far away are we from the shore?
You're about halfway, so you're about another half an hour road distance.
Okay, so this
to
is a
get the
pretty
island.
big. This is not just a small little river. This is something that's
Yeah,
much
this is
bigger.
the island's in the middle of a big lake.
Okay. And then, so my next question is the potions of water breathing that we have. Who has them? Because it doesn't say that in the loot thing.
That's a very good question that we need to get resolved.
I think
Thought we
we
split those
split
up.
one for each of the 4 that we
Yeah.
have at the moment.
Yeah, I wasn't
we
in that session, so I'm not sure what was said. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. I recall us saying it. I don't know that we actually did, but I recall us saying that we should split these up since we're all surrounded by water or something like
So
similar to that.
There's 4 of them, and there's 5 people. So who doesn't have one?
Well, Blacklight can fly, so
Yeah, I was going to give the one I had to the person that it doesn't, because I cannot be drowned until I kill the Troll King. So
Okay.
Okay, so if Brian's okay with that, then the 4 people that have them are the 4 of us, not Blacklight.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. As long as you guys are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I only see 2 names in the turn order.
Oh, my bad.
sorry.
I didn't want to roll until I knew what the deal was.
Good thinking. That's what I was thinking too.
Kane just acts with me, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we kind of made that rule while all of your companions go on your turn. Everybody
Do
in?
we know?
Sorry.
Do we know how big the creatures were that hit the boats?
Out of character, large.
Okay.
Oh.
How many sacrifices do we need?
You don't know that. It just said if
Okay.
you bring an adequate sacrifice, you will be rewarded.
So just know, Don, that the floating discs, which don't require concentration on my part, the floating discs are all above the surface of the water. They're not floating on the water like the boats are. And they're basically tied to me. So they just stay within 30 feet of me on the same plane that they're currently on.
Okay.
So I don't believe, having looked it up, I don't believe they can be tipped over. They're just always flat the way they are. So I doubt that we're going to lose them. As long as I get to the shore, they'll follow me to the shore. Unless something reaches out and pulls whatever's on top of them off.
Okay. And that's what I was thinking is what if we send one off, skimming
that's a good
across
idea.
the water like a troll trying to swim away.
To
A
distract
fishing
them.
lure.
Well, I was thinking we could knock one off and let it go as bait while we rode the crap out of ourselves to try to get us closer to the shore. But if we're still a half an hour from the shore, I mean, let's be realistic.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Are the creatures are they at the surface, Brian?
You don't see them right now. Bryn is one that saw it before it hit the boat. As soon as they hit the boat, they dove back into the water.
Did I see more than one?
Well, I think you only saw the one by your boat, but the people in the back boat definitely felt something big hit their boat almost at the exact same time.
Okay.
Okay.
And we would have no concept of how deep this water is or anything like that, eh?
It looks deep.
It does look deep.
I guess technically, without diving into it, no, you wouldn't know.
It's all ripply.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Okay, get my notes up here for this. Top of the order, Splug. You get to react first. What would you like to do?
Can I? You know how like when something's under the surface, you can see like the kind of ripple in the water where they're moving. Is there anything that I can tell where it is?
So like I've done before, you can use an action with a lower DC to kind of track where it is in the water, or a bonus action for a higher DC.
I'm gonna use a bonus action.
And where is Splug? Splug is right here, okay.
Was it a perception roll?
Yes. You see no signs of it. All you know is that it came from this direction, hit the boat, and all you can see now is the rippling in the water here from where it hit.
Okay, I'm gonna right here on this side. I'm just gonna fire a javelin straight down.
Okay. You can do that. This will be basically an attack at disadvantage.
Where is my javelin? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fire my crossbow straight down.
Nice.
Batunk. Huh.
You see it disappear into the water, and you don't see any signs of blood or any other movement.
Well, I get 2 attacks, so this is the crit. Oh.
You are right. It is a crit.
And that's it. That's it for the Splug.
There's now a hole in the bottom of the boat right next to Splug.
All right.
All right. Is that it for about your companion?
He's just going to prepare himself if something tries to get on the boat. He'll bite him.
All right, so he's readying an action to attack if anything comes within range of him, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, next up is Grolnar.
Gralnar is gonna say these potions ain't gonna be good to nobody if you don't use them, and he is going to drink his potion of water breathing. Is that a bonus action or is that a full action?
That's a good question. I've always said that you get full for healing potions. All I do is a bonus action.
Okay. In that case, he's going to fire off his crossbow on this side.
Disadvantage attack.
Yep. Disadvantage. Hey.
You see, just like Splug, you see a crossbow bolt disappear into the water. Don't see any signs of blood or any movement.
Okay. Well, we keep it up. I think we'll it's like Battleship, I guess.
You sunk my lake troll.
All right, that's I'm continuing to paddle for all I'm worth. That's all I got.
Next up is the black light.
Okay, just a quickly reminder. If I want to read an action, I can use or nor my movement, nor my reaction, and not my bonus action, or
if you ready your action, do something that's either your movement or your action. Not both.
Okay. Now then I'm going to use my bonus action to fly. Let me check. Yeah. And I'm going to go up 30 feet, and then I will wait. Oh no! I'm going to use my action before that to in one of the sides of the boat. I'm going to do this. In a place that doesn't make a hole and drown the.
Let's see. You can put it in like an orifice of Canes or maybe one of the zombies. No, I'll say you can like not necessarily plan it, but you can kind of finagle to stand it up. I'm gonna say you don't have to pierce your boat. I'm cool with that.
Okay. And then I'm going to fly 30 feet on the air, and that will be my turn.
So you get to choose 6 creatures, including yourself, within 30 feet of the standard. So which
And
6
I
are you
take,
choosing?
all of us, and Crane.
All of you in your boat, and who? I'm sorry?
And Crane, the big bear that came always with a flag.
That's 5 of you. There's 5 of you in your boat. You can do up to 6
Yeah,
creatures.
he's
it says.
talking about everybody in this boat.
Oh, you're flying over here to put your standard? I misunderstood. I thought you were putting your standard in your boat.
Okay, I'm gonna fly away. So let me count 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yes, I'm gonna put in this one because there are more people there. But I think if I put it here, it reach everybody, right?
You're quite a bit of ways.
I'm not worried about Kane, so put it here, and get everybody in our boat.
Okay.
Plus yourself if you're flying. Don't worry about Kane. He comes back every night.
Okay. That's what I do.
All right, so you go planet right here. Is that what I'm hearing, basically?
Yep. Yes.
All right, so for right now, I'm just going to like grab like a torch or something to let it represent that you're putting there.
Yeah.
Okay, that made me put on dynamic lighting. It didn't go black for everybody, did it?
Everywhere but right around our boat.
But did it really make everything black?
Except right around the boat, like
I
a torch would.
I can see out to about there.
Let me fix it. When I drop a torch, I forget it makes me turn on dynamic lighting, so let me turn it off. There, is that better?
Yep.
Okay, and you guys can still see the torch, right? That I placed there?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's see if I can give that an aura, just to... It's 30 feet, right? Everything within 30 feet of that?
Yep, exactly.
Let's see, players see it. Save settings.
There you go.
All right. All right, black light. So you flew over there, planted that, and then you went up in the air right here?
Yes. I think I can only go 15 feet in the air after I fly there.
It's,
So
yeah,
it's
rough. Yeah, I'll say, well, technically it's almost 30 feet to there, so I'll say you can get 5 feet into the air straight above this if you want.
Okay, perfect.
Is that what you want? You can leave your token there. We're just going to clear the mind that you're 5 feet in the air and give your token a flying status, if you would, please.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let me remember. Yeah, here. Yeah. That's my turn.
What about your zombie friends?
I think I don't have any zombies. All of them are from Brian. Brian.
Oh, they are. That's right.
No,
Yours are all dead. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, the way to rub it in. Oh, yours are all dead. Oh. So unsympathetic, Brian.
All right. So before Helmet goes, this time, everyone in both boats give me a perception roll with disadvantage. Not a disadvantage because you guys are expecting it or looking for it, I should say.
Privately?
You can make them out in the open. It's fine.
Ooh.
I need it for the zombies as well.
What about the bear?
Everybody. Both boats are getting
Perfect.
hit.
Everybody.
Just if anyone who gets an 18 or higher is going to see it coming.
The bear sees it coming.
Now, he has advantage because of smell, not because of sight, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that is a 5 for your bear then. Alright, so
Spoils
everybody
sport.
except for Bryn. Bryn gets this at advantage. Everyone else has a normal athletics check. As on Bryn's boat, the lake troll comes up, I'll temporarily put him on the map. If anyone had a held action to attack something nearby, this is where they're hitting the boat from.
Can I use my reaction to give guidance to someone?
Yeah, I guess we gotta stick to one or the other. Either guidance is always a reaction or it's an action. I'm okay with making it a reaction for everything.
Okay, that's good.
So Gary, again, this is a group check. So if more than half of anybody in any boat fails, then the boat gets tipped over. So you gotta have an 18 or higher to succeed. Looks like everyone except for Bryn, ironically, and the bear.
No, yeah.
So
Well, the
Bryn
bear
failed. Splug succeeded. Helmet succeeded. Grolnar.
Oh, I haven't done the bear's strength test.
Athletics.
That's what I got to do. Athletics.
Okay. First boat doesn't get knocked over. Looks like the second boat is going to get knocked over because I already see 3 failures there.
I haven't failed. I just rolled it now.
I
The
see
bear.
the
That was an
Dragonborn,
attack.
and I'm assuming that's Bonana's dexterity checks.
Well, shit.
Are you everybody adding the standard thing? Because I planned it on time. It's
Oh, yeah,
advantage
that's
for
right.
everybody.
Oh. So all Bryn's characters all get advantage. They get to reroll. Maybe they'll all pass.
No, they don't, because
Oh.
it's limited to 6 creatures.
Ah, shit.
Yep. Crane is the only one.
Kane, based on where you put that, Kane's outside of it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Based on all that, this whole boat here is now capsized. So everyone in that boat is in the water. All right,
But
so
Kane also bit this one as soon as he appeared.
Oh, I missed your attack
For-
roll. I apologize.
For 17
17. Let me double. I'm pretty sure that is. Let me double check his AC real quick.
or 9 piercing, which should pretty much finish him.
Hell, I must have moved this guy to the map layer. I didn't mean to do that. He should be in the token layer. There we go. That's better. Now I can actually do shit. 17 definitely hits for 9 piercing.
You bet.
Okay. Alright, so everybody here is in the water.
Yep, bears are amazing swimmers, so
As they all hit, they're also going to dive back into the water with the rest of their movement. So, did anyone else have a held action to attack anything? If they didn't, that is their turn. Next up, now it's Helmet's turn.
We've all got potions of water breathing, right?
Yep.
Well, 4 of you do.
Okay, I'll just use my turn to take a potion of water breathing then.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Oh, okay, then my action is to cast a spell. I'm just gonna just in case.
Anything? Just a random one?
Just say the old random spell.
Okay.
So it's a concentration icon.
Well, that is a bonus action, though.
Oh, okay, well, I'll use my action to take the potion then.
Okay, that's fine. Alright. Anything else, Helmet?
No, thank you.
Okay. Next up is Bryn.
Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to take my water breathing potion. Then I'm going to aim some Eldritch Blasts at disadvantage, correct?
I'm sorry, say it again. I was marking all these tokens down here in the water.
I'm going to aim Eldritch Blast at the one that just went beneath the surface.
Disadvantage. And that misses.
And then because that one misses, I'm going to play that card at face value. So read the card, please.
I've got to zoom in here and make it big. Play after you miss an
That's
attack.
what she
Maybe an
said.
attack again. This time with advantage. Very nice. All right then. Let her rip. There
Does
you
a 26
go.
hit?
26 does hit. You can see a little bit of green something shoot up and a couple bubbles.
15 force. And then I'm going to take my second Eldritch Blast, this time at disadvantage. 14, does that hit?
14 does not.
And my third Eldritch Blast.
There you go.
Does a
Nice.
21 hit?
21 does hit. For 8 more.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Banana is going to fire their bow. Should have been at disadvantage. I'll do it one more time. 12
Didn't that boat capsize though?
is not hit. Why does
Oh,
that-
that's
why do
right.
you-
Yeah, they're in the water.
She can still do ranged if she's in the water.
Yeah.
You can still fire a bow if you're underwater.
Can you though? I gotta look at it.
Yeah.
I believe that's what your thing said.
Oh, it
Yeah,
did? Okay, then
read it.
I'll shut up. I remember like javelins and tridents and stuff.
Yeah. The only problem is their range is their absolute range.
Oh,
Right.
It actually. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
But she got a 12, and so she missed. The zombies don't have any. Well, the zombies have javelins, but I don't think you can do javelin, right?
You should be able to do javelins.
Can you?
It's just like a spear,
yeah, you can.
so I'm okay with that.
So they're going to do their little jabbies at disadvantage. Here's the first one. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Where was they throwing it? Right there where you saw it come up out of the water, I guess?
Yep.
Okay. All right, see a few air bubbles bubble up from that
Okay,
one.
and then the other zombie is going to do the same thing. It's a miss, and none of them breathe, so they're not going to drown. Don't worry about them.
Nice.
And the ravens are going to fly back over to where I am. They're still flying in the air, but that's where they are. And that's it.
Second, I'm reading. I can't remember if javelins have disadvantage or not underwater. I'm trying to find my.
Ranged weapon attack misses the target beyond the range, even against within. Attack has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin. Oh, so they don't have disadvantage. So that second one should have hit.
So
Javelins,
7
spears, tridents, darts don't have disadvantage.
Right, a little bit more bubbles pop up here. Is that it for all your minions?
Yep.
Okay. End of round 1. Do you guys need to strategize?
I'll just say that I'm imagining the zombies like Pirates of the Caribbean
Yeah,
underwater,
on the bottom.
walking on the ground.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're
Forgot
pretending,
what-
they're trying to swim, but they're not doing anything.
yeah. I forgot the athletics checks, didn't I? That I had talked about before the game even started. Give me an athletics check for everybody. Nobody's wearing any armor, right? Oh, you don't need to make an athletics check. You're floating, unless they're wearing armor.
Right.
None of the zombies are wearing armor, right?
They're dressed for Halloween. They're dressed as skeletons.
No, there are armor classes. The skeleton is wearing armor scraps.
If that's all it says, I'll treat it the same as leather. What kind of armor class does it have?
13.
Yeah, I'll consider it like leather. I'm cool with that.
So I'm disadvantaged because I'm heavy armor, right?
But we're not in the water yet.
Yeah, you're not in the water yet.
Just this boat is the only one that's in the water. Well, helmet, you don't need to. You're not in the water.
Oh, okay.
Your boat is not capsized. It's only this boat back here that's been capsized.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
All right, you guys need to strategize.
Just one question. We still don't see the big thing, right?
Where are you at, Blacklight? You would have seen something come up and hit this boat and then dive back into the water.
Okay.
So
Is it
meta
better?
knowledge, you probably need to like hold your action to shoot something if you see it.
Okay.
So, question for
No,
the
no,
party:
I-
is it better to hold the action or just take a couple of blind shot attacks?
Depends on how many attacks you have.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I only get one shot with Bryn if I hold the attack. So it's better for me to just take 3 shots. But if you've only got one shot, it's better to save it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I have 2, but I can do the flail.
But when you do, when
Which
you use
would
your,
do a lot more damage.
but when you hold your attack, you only get 1 attack.
That's right. But my flail
Oh,
does a
okay.
lot more damage than
Oh,
my crossbow if I fire my crossbow into the water.
Okay.
So that's
Right,
all I was
but
checking.
remember too that according to this, your crossbow doesn't have disadvantage. Even against a target within normal range, the attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown.
That's correct. I think I missed that the first time.
Oh, so
Or
my
you don't even-
crossbow will be a normal then.
In normal, yeah.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
All right, we good?
Oh, Brian, yeah, was just one more thing. Do I have an idea of the weight that this creature might have when I see when I saw it?
An idea of the what?
The weight. Sorry, let me write it because I don't know.
Oh, the
I don't
weight
know
of the
how to
creatures?
pronounce it.
That's a
Yes.
very good question because D&D, as a general rule, does not give me weights of creatures. So I'm
Oh,
going
really?
to guesstimate. It's a large creature, so you're guessing
Mhm.
it's probably 500 pounds.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Did I say the magic number for you?
Exactly the same. I'm gonna post it for you. Let me find it. It's one of my.
In that case, it's
but
501.
Exactly 500 pounds. Oh, really?
No, it's fine. Okay.
No, it's okay. I have to be fair.
Any more loaded questions you guys want to ask me?
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? Oh, sorry.
Well, we're going to find out because your boat's going to turn into splinters in a second, maybe. All right, Slug, your turn.
So I have a question for you, and I'm not sure how we could play this, but Kane wants to dive where that creature was and grab him and drag him to the surface.
So if Kane does not have a swim speed, it's going to be difficult terrain. So he can swim 15 feet if his movement is normally 30.
Yeah, then he'll be. Well,
Chances
if
are he's not going to be able to keep up with whatever's in the water.
Gotcha. Okay. Kane will just swim at the surface and bite anything that comes to the surface. Splug's going to bonus action take his potion. And then he's going to fire his crossbow where he saw the last critter.
Okay.
Okay.
That does not seem to hit anything. And neither does that one.
And he's going to sit and pout.
You can always jump in the water.
Yeah, he's
Show him who's
good.
boss.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Hey,
Maybe next round, though.
Gralnar.
Grelnar is going to continue rowing and hold his action. So the next time one pops up, he's going to pop off on it.
Holding your action to shoot with your crossbow, correct?
That is correct. Yep.
Black light.
Yep. I'm gonna hold my action to cast levitate on the creature as soon as I see some piece of it. And but the spell DC is wrong in the text. I don't know why. It's 17.
Oh, your DC. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Duly noted.
And That's it.
Okay.
That's it. I cannot move if I do that, right?
If you're ready in your action, it's either you move or you're ready to attack. Correct.
Okay. Then I stay in the same place.
All right, before helmet goes, these guys, let's see. First thing, we'll resolve this one over here. Okay, this is an attack on Kane. Let me double check, because I think if they do this, then I get that. So hold while I read to make sure I'm not talking out my ass. Oh shit, I forgot about that. All right, so this is an attack. So he's trying to grapple you, basically. So if this hits, Kane's going to be grappled, but he won't take any damage. That makes sense? I don't have thing just for like a grab thing here, so I'm just going to roll this. Whoa, look at that, awesome. Woohoo! I'm assuming 11 does not hit Kane, is that correct?
It does not.
Okay. In that case, he's just going to go ahead, and now Kane can see him, because he's right there within, by his feet. So if Kane was holding an attack to holding his attack, he can do it.
Be 14.
14 does not hit. And then the thing is going to swipe twice, actually once with his claws, because he tried one of them to grab you. Wow, look at me. I'm just rolling 11s one after the other. And then since his claws don't work, he's going to try to bite Kane. Fuck.
Oh, you got me.
Oh, that one does hit?
Yeah.
Hey.
Only hit 12.
Take some 8 slashing. Okay, so... and then it's going to dive down.
But I see it. I am holding my action too.
He's under the water now. As I say, he's by Kane's feet. That makes sense? That's why they're trying to knock the boats over.
Yeah, but so I don't have the time to use.
You can take an attack, but it'll be at disadvantage because you don't see him. That makes sense?
No, he's
No, but okay, I don't see it.
holding
Okay,
levitate.
sorry. Yeah, but if
Okay.
I don't see it, I need to see it. Yeah.
Correct. It's under the water. It's attacking at Kane's feet. Since Kane's in the water. Does that make sense?
But how is attacking him?
Kane's in the water. So is this monster. The
Uh-huh.
monster came up from below him and is attacking his feet.
Okay.
They're both large creatures. That's why I'm saying you can't see him. But don't worry.
I understand.
There'll be one coming up that you'll be able to see. So, you see rushing the boat from this side. So he's going to try to ram the boat. You can also get your, I'll say both attacks get off at the same time.
Oh.
So I need everybody in the boat. This time it is a DC 13 athletics check. Group check for everybody in this boat. Helmet, Splug, I need Bryn, I need Gronar.
Groundhogg's up there. I had a. I
Where
held
it's
my
the
action.
normal athletics roll?
Yeah, was that a question for me?
Yeah, it's a normal athletics roll.
Yes. Okay, so if I said, what I said, more than half fail. Okay, so the boat does not get capsized. So Blacklight, you can now have your reaction on this one, because this one did come out of the water to slam into the boat. And you were casting Levitate, correct?
Correct.
And a
Yes.
DC 17 save, correct? What kind of a
Yes,
save?
Constitution.
Oh, let me check. It's
Constitution.
I think it has,
Holy
oh,
frick. Somebody's cheating.
That's the only
can I-
explanation.
I'm going to
Can
burn
I
a
use,
card. I'm going to burn a card
yeah,
so he
yeah.
has to re-roll that.
I think it's a good idea.
Burn the card.
It's burned.
Way over there on the right. Okay. And it's not being used, it's being burnt, correct?
Being burned.
Okay, make sure before I delete it. I'll redo my save. I gotta be clicked on the token before I do that.
Suck.
Hey!
Good. Perfect.
And it was a pinata.
Exactly.
Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure they don't have anything against magic, but let me double check before I say that.
Okay.
Nope, has nothing. So, okay, it is now levitating 10 feet above the water. Is that correct?
20.
20 feet. Okay. I'm going to give him, since he's not flying, I'm going to give him like a colored thing to represent he is flying. Let's do yellow. It's 20 feet.
Okay.
In fact, I can make this one better. I'll give that a 2 next to that yellow. Alright, so he still had more actions, but he is now 20 feet in the air, so he's not attacking shit. And he has nothing at the end of his turn, right? He's just floating?
Yeah, just floating.
I'm reading, hold on.
Until I move it.
Oh shit, that's a save or suck. He can't do shit, can he?
Exactly.
Oh, that's a stupid spell. Okay.
Those
Alright.
of us that were holding an action.
If you're within melee range, you can attack him. Or do you? Oh yeah, you were
Or
holding a
crossbow.
Yep, that's correct. Go ahead, shoot him.
Crossbow. Yep. Oh, nice.
There are not 2 holes in this boat. Who else was holding an action?
No, I don't know.
Okay, so that's it. All right, helmet.
I don't. Oh, actually, here I'll chuck a javelin at him.
Oh shit. Okay. Poor little troll. There's like a pinata hanging here. Anything else, helmet?
I'll yell some insults at him and then end my turn.
Okay. Bryn.
All right. So the ravens are going to fly towards the feet end of this floating troll.
Okay.
Bryn is going to attack once. 26 for 8.
Let me check his. Yeah.
Attack second time. Oh, only a 14. Oh, no, it's a 25. It's at advantage. 25 for 15. And then third shot. It's a 23 for 10.
He is blasted full of eldritch right now.
Bonana is going to use a firestorm arrow. A 23
shit.
for 16, including fire damage.
Yeah, I see that.
Nice.
Give him a little marker for fire damage.
And then the 2 zombies are going to attack the one that's closer to them, because everybody's in the water, so they should be able to see it below the surface. And they are going to javelin 1, miss. Javelin 2, miss.
That's it.
And
Bryn's.
that's it.
Okay, end of round 2. You guys need to strategize?
Brian, are these just regular trolls?
What would you call a regular troll?
Well,
Just a garden variety supermarket troll.
do they have swimming speed?
These definitely have swimming speed. I think we said it in the last session that
I
Bryn
think we
saw they
pointed
had
out that
webbed
they were
feet.
webbed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's really what I was just asking. I didn't know if they were formed
Yeah, just
for...
based on the speed you see them moving, they have to have some kind of swim speed.
They're agua trolls.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, the one by Kane is right at his feet, right?
Correct. No, he.
Perfect.
Remember, I said he swam down after he hit you.
Oh, you said, okay. Sorry. Okay. Kane's going to ready his action to bite whatever comes near him. And Splug is going to fire The old crossbow that's just destined to actually hit something now. It's destined to hit something now.
There you go. There you go. You hit something that time.
And action surge. Hit something now.
Okay, he's full of crossbow bolts and got lots of black spots on him.
And that one.
Can a light crossbow be shot 3 times?
Action, well, I get my
The
action
action
surge
surge
gives me a
does.
whole nother attack, which is 2 attacks.
I'm just trying to remember
So
if light
another-
crossbows have the loading property. You know what? Screw it. I'll allow it. Get 3 attacks. All 3 of them
3
hit.
hits. There you go. And that's the Spluginator.
Okay. You say Kane doesn't want to try to swim down to meet him?
Yeah, do you know what he is? He's going to dive straight down. He can go 15 feet.
I'm
He's
saying
gonna
if his head's under the water, he can see him, and he's roughly about 20 feet deep. Over
Oh,
here.
he can't get to him. He can't
Yeah.
get to him.
Okay, so
How
that's
long
it
will
for-
How long will you let Kane hold his breath?
It's his Constitution modifier
Oh,
+1, I think, in minutes.
yeah, if I dash, he's not going to get anywhere. So he's just ready to bite him if he comes to the surface.
Grolnar.
Okay. Gralnar's going to take his time, meaning he's going to use his patient shot, which gives him advantage on his crossbow attack,
Nice.
and line it up on this ugly one here's face, and he is going to let him have it. 3 whole points of damage.
And he took it all.
I am awesome outside of swinging my warhammer, so that's all I got.
Well, I designed this encounter exactly for you, Grolnar. Because you had so much glory in the last one. I figured I'd give the other guys a chance to and get some glory.
Yeah,
All right, black
good
light.
deal.
Okay, I'm going to shot my Eldritch Blast twice. Find it here. 1 and 2.
12 does not hit,
So just
and a 26 does. No longer a disadvantage. So the 26 hits. This poor troll is not looking too good.
and that's my turn.
That's it. Nothing. Oh yeah, you don't have companions. Hey, look who's up. Okay, let's see if this guy wants to know what the hell's up. Nope, he's going to stay on Kane. Swims back up, so if Kane was holding his action, he can take an attack as he's coming at him again.
Yeah.
This first one is just going to represent a attempt to grab. Assuming there's a 14
Yep.
hit.
He
Okay,
does.
so you are grappled, and you did get with your bite, so it takes 9 more points of. But Kane is now grappled and being pulled under the water. So let me do this. I'm going to move Kane, move you over here, and for all intents and purposes, you guys, Kane is underwater. You don't see him anymore.
He's left a urine trail in the water, so you can see him.
Well, there's definitely motion and like gurgles of air and stuff at this point. But this thing's got 2 more attacks, so he'll go ahead and do the second claw attack. Doesn't hit, and then he'll try to bite you. The bite
Yeah.
hits. For 7 slashing. And this poor son of a bitch up here is just fucked, right? There is no attempt to
Nope.
get out of this, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, well, he's fucked. He has no ranged. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure they have 0 range. Nope, he can't do shit. He's crying for mama. Helmet.
He's still right up in the air there, huh?
Yep, 20 feet in the air.
All right, one more. I got one left. I'm going to lob a javelin at him.
Nice.
There you go.
Holy shit. Ow.
And I'll use my second attack to hurl an insult at him.
What kind of insult is it, Helmet? I want to hear it. Okay, you think about that. Your next turn, you give me a good insult, okay?
All right, hang. I'll have a little think. I'm done now, though.
Okay. When you come up with a good one, I'll give you another inspiration card. Bryn.
All right, so Bryn is going to shoot at the one that's being levitated. 19 for 15.
That hits. And guess what? Now, remind me, or maybe I gotta look on Lake Troll. When I take fire damage, is it till the end of their turn, or is it permanent?
I don't remember.
Ooh. It's only at the start of its next turn is when it affects. So it did not take fire damage yet. So you see it kind of temporarily go limp, and then comes back to life, but does not have very many hit points left.
So hold on a sec.
This one up
Hold
here
on a
did.
sec. This is
fire?
the first. This is the first one of its. This is the beginning of its next turn.
It is. Then I stand corrected. I apologize. I thought it was a couple rounds ago. Yeah. So that one drops dead then.
Yeah, because Bonana hit it last turn
Yep. I'm with
the
you.
fire arrow.
I don't know why it didn't give a big X on there, but let me. Oh, because I adjusted his AC, not his hit points. So he has -1 AC as well right now.
Oh, that sucks. Splug, you should try to hit it now.
Yeah, no doubt.
So you get a dead troll just spitting there in its levitation field. What else, Bryn?
Okay, Brenda's going to try to hit the one that is underwater. Disadvantage. Eldritch Blast with her second blast. And with her third blast. 15?
Is that first one going to hit Kane? Because
Kane needs to give me a
grappled?
dexterity save, DC 10. Okay, so you take no damage, but yeah, the second one does hit at disadvantage. I adjusted all of their AC with that fuck up of mine a while ago, but let's give him some damage here. And let's fix his AC, shall we? Okay.
I
Anything else out
don't
of
care
Bryn?
what its AC says. I can't see it anyway.
That's correct.
Bryn has made her 3 shots. Now the zombie javelin number 1. Zombie javelin number 2. It's a good thing those guys are playing.
Yeah.
And then it's magical fire. Is it extinguished in the water?
I'll say magic fire does not, but creatures in the water have resistance to fire. Does that change something you want to do, or? Oh, okay.
No. Misses anyway.
Yeah, misses. Okay. That it for Bryn?
And then the ravens are going to fly over to where they can see Kane and fly up above Kane. And that's it.
Okay. End of round 3. You guys need to strategize?
I don't know. I think we got to figure out a way to get that sucker to the surface.
Well,
I'm gonna look over at the levitating one and be like, "Look at this stupid merman, looking all high and mighty with his stupid levitation powers, but no amount of floating above sea level can disguise the fact he's just a slimy fishtail freak."
Gromlar's
Are you talking about Blacklight, or are you talking about the troll?
Yeah, that's not very nice.
The troll, the merman, whatever it was.
Okay, I'm with you. I'll give you one for that. That was good. I like it. So Ryan gets another inspiration card.
Gromlar's going to say, and tell Blacklight to lower him down so we can affix a rope to him. And we're going to pull him with us as an additional sacrifice.
Oh, good. Yes, yes, yes.
I was actually thinking the same thing. That's a good idea, Gromler.
All right.
I think, yeah, keep him on a string, just like a party balloon at the zoo. I've got a troll on
So
a
we can
string.
harvest it.
So I do have a question here, guys. Gary, what happens if Kane dies?
Nothing. He's gone, and he comes back tomorrow.
And what happens if the zombies and Bonanna have to walk along the bottom of the lake in order to get to the edge?
They'll probably arrive at the same time we're pulling all the bodies out of the water.
So why are we
Just
not
start paddling.
considering just starting to paddle?
Yeah, keep Kane.
Yep.
Let
fuck
Kane
with
keep
the-
it busy for a while.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And we could just hammer hard with the
Hurry hard.
with the paddling.
Hurry hard.
There's no weight that we're dragging along with the 3 trolls that I've got. They're weightless on the back of this tensor's floating disc. It doesn't take any effort for them to come along behind us.
And Blacklight
They're
can
not-
just push the dead one along.
Yeah, they're not slowing us down.
So since we're
I'm good
planning,
with
I just want
that.
to make sure we're clear. So if you let the zombies walk or swim, they're going to move half as fast as you guys in a boat. So it will
That's
be a
fine.
while before they rejoin you guys.
That's fine.
Okay.
And you don't know what else might be in this lake that could attack them along the way.
I think they're
They know
fine.
how to defend themselves.
There's going to be
So
some
what-
freshwater shrimp.
So when I recast this spell on the dead trolls, the trolls are better than a zombie troll is better than a zombie whatever the hell I'm currently controlling.
Now, but it has to be a
Ooh.
humanoid, right?
Oh yeah, fair enough.
That's true.
Yeah, I think Blacklight tried that last time, and I told him he couldn't do a troll because they weren't considered humanoids.
Yeah. I remember that.
The zombies are not. The zombies are. What's the word I'm looking for? Expendable.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We always can get
So is Kane.
more, yes. Oh, poor Kane.
No, Kane can go.
The skeleton I can just raise from any other skeleton.
Yeah.
We just lose the longbow and the firestorm arrows.
Right. But I don't think she's got many firestorm arrows left anyway. And I grabbed Bon Jovi's bow when Bon Jovi went down anyway.
Yeah.
Because he went down on dry land.
Sweet. No,
You
that's
guys
a
want to
great
go with that
one.
plan?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
All right, so here's what I want to do. Unless you just want me to wave to say that Kane's going to die, I'll have a couple, 2 or 3 opposing rolls, and whoever wins a majority of them means either Kane can escape or Kane dies.
Well, I would argue too, while you're doing that, Brian, that my 2 zombies and Bonanna are going to stick around to help Kane. So if anybody's fighting, like if Kane's fighting it, then the 3 of them are going to continue to try to pelt with arrows and with
Yeah. Because
with arrows
Kane
and
can
javelins.
bite and claw. He can bite and claw. Because this thing's got a hold of him, so it's not like they can get away from him. So he'll fight.
Okay, so if we're going to do that, there's going to basically be an isolated fight between the 4 of you and this lake troll.
I would have Kane try to break free, Gary, to get back up to the surface so that he can breathe. Whereas my 3 guys can continue to fight. They'll swim towards where Kane is, and then they'll continue to
If
try
this
to fight.
thing's Kane can only swim 15 feet, so he can't get back to fight at all. And if he dies, he dies. This way, he's tied this troll up.
What I'm saying is if he breaks free and swims up, it occupies the troll for another round.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? As opposed to just sort of gives up and dies in the shortest amount of time. My guys can be pummeling the troll. There is an off chance here that everybody survives this.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Good.
And the troll is we're keeping the troll busier longer so that we
Yeah.
can get out of there.
Fair enough. So Kane's going to try and break free from the grapple.
So do you guys want to actually go through a fight with this, or you want to listen to
Yep.
an alternative I have to kind of shortcut this?
Sure. What's your alternative?
Everyone rolls one attack. Whoever loses dies.
So the lowest D20 with pluses.
Whatever. Everyone gets to roll one normal attack, whatever it is.
Okay.
And I'll say
Okay.
whoever has the lowest dies, and we'll do that until either the troll is dead or you guys escape. You guys cool
All
with
right,
that?
up for that. Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, so everyone just roll whatever your best attack is. Do it once. Whoever does the worst is the one that dies first. Let me switch. Let me put this guy on the token layer just to be on the up and up.
No.
Okay.
No, it
Just
wouldn't be
the
you,
zombies
Blacklighted.
and-
Just the zombies and the bear.
Yeah, whoever's in the
Yeah.
water.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Blacklight, you don't want to die, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, what
I
is
just
his
want to
best
help.
attack? They're all the same, so I'll just use a claw attack for him. Alright, claw attack.
Okay.
13!
Here's Bonana's roll. 23.
Nice.
And here is left-hand zombie. Woo! Left-hand zombie's dead. And right-hand zombie. Okay.
Okay, so you're down one zombie. We can go again.
Right.
I'll go first. Ooh, look at that shitty roll. My zombie might be dead now.
Okay. Here is Bonana. Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
I am going to. I'm going to fuck you in a second, Brian. Okay. Not yet. But not yet. And here is zombie. Okay. And
He's
so
still alive.
I assume that Bonana dies.
That's correct.
Except
Another
I'm going to
round?
play that card at face value for Bonana.
I gotta zoom in to read it. Zoom in. Choose an ally at 0 points. You make a missing plead your deity on his behalf.
Wow.
Ah! Look at you saving your zombies. I like it. Alright, next round. I'll go
So Bonana's
first.
back up and can't die next round if she rolls lowest.
Oh, I missed that part on the card.
Because
Awesome.
it's invulnerable.
Nice. Okay. I was gonna say let me go first, but go ahead. Okay,
Oh.
Bear, you had 17. I got a 13 that time.
Okay,
what you gotta
here
beat.
is skeleton. 18.
Oh.
Sorry, I'll take that off disadvantage. And here is
Zombie. Hey, look at you. Successful. The troll is dead. Everybody survived.
Who?
Let me go knock 100 hit points off of this guy so he'll die. There we go. Right. And I
Nice.
got
Great
two
plan,
more
Rob.
trolls. But I will say, you guys notice this boat up here? It has a slow leak.
Hmm.
From the two natural ones that were rolled when someone was shooting crossbow bolts. So it's going to move a little bit slower as you're rowing, and it is slowly taking on water, unless at least, I say at least 2 people can be dedicated doing nothing but just bailing as you roll.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
But it's now going to take you just a little bit longer than an hour to get to shore, based on how far away you are.
Yeah.
All that does is require Bryn use more charges to keep your disc going if that's what you want to do. Unless you guys want to, no, you guys can't all fit in the second boat. That's too much.
No.
All right, so we are out of combat. Let me clear this combat order.
Kane's doing the backstroke. He's so happy that he's still alive.
Well, you guys, yeah, he's alive because that roll off.
But he's happy, so he's doing the backstroke.
Oh, I'm with you. Okay.
He looks like one of those
Right.
otters, but a disformed otter on his back, eating an abalone on his belly.
Nice.
That's what he's doing.
Very nice. And I'll give you an inspiration card for that one. I don't know if that's what you're shooting for there, but that's what you're getting.
Thank you, sir.
And so, not gonna make you roll to tip the capsized boat over. You guys can tip this boat back over, bail a little bit, and get back in the boat if you want to. Now, you guys mentioned that you want to tie a rope or something to one or both of these dead trolls to bring them along too.
Yeah, but before I lost my concentration on the spell that is 10 minutes, can I harvest him in the air?
You are so big on the harvesting thing. I love it, Blacklight. So,
Right in
so
the
yes,
air.
I want
Yes,
to
you
please Aggie.
so I'm just imagining the scene right now. Helmet and Splug are in the boat, bailing water as Blacklight. Hey, just give me a few minutes while I cut this thing open and see if I can find a baby in its belly.
And Kane's doing the backstroke underneath, eating the entrails as they fall.
So Kane's now swimming. He's not in the boat.
No, Kane's swimming. Kane's swimming on it, doing the backstroke.
Okay,
Remember?
right. I mean, is he going to swim the entire way to the island?
Well, yeah, because this boat's capsized,
Right,
and
but
there's no room for him in this boat.
but I said you guys without rolling anything. You guys can turn this boat back over and reuse it. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
then
it didn't get like broken. It just got turned over.
Okay.
All
So
right, Black
Kane's
Lights.
doing the Boy Scout canoe flip.
Mhm.
Let me
Okay.
get my harvesting spreadsheet out and ready to go for you.
Perfect.
Have you been keeping notes this time about what all you can get from trolls?
Yeah, but this is a big thing, no? It's a different kind of troll, or it's the same?
I can't remember. Was Blacklight with you guys when you fought this last time?
Yeah, he's asking if the
The-
water trolls are the same kind of troll as the other trolls that we killed.
No, they were
Yes.
slightly
I
different.
remember we took a lake troll at the beginning of the campaign, I think.
Right. So
Let
do you
me
have
check.
notes in your journal about what you can get out of a lake troll? If not, you need to give me
Yes.
another nature check to see if you can remember, discern what valuable things you may be able to get out of a lake
Yeah.
troll.
Yeah, I think it was also the blood, the heart, and the guts,
And the gut.
and 1 ear.
And one what? I'm sorry?
1 ear, but just as a trophy.
Oh, yeah, the ear that didn't have anything practical to it. I will let you make another nature check to see if you can decipher anything else. This will be your last one on a lake troll.
Nature. Well, I'm not really good. But,
Nope, you can't really discern anything
fine.
else. All right, so you can get the blood,
I'm
the heart.
gonna use
or-
a luck right? And try again.
Oh, the luck points. That's right.
Oh.
I gotta start keeping track of them.
Yeah.
My notes say that Splug has used 2 luck points already. So
Yeah.
this is a luck for the black light.
Yeah, this is my second one. I have one more.
Okay, are you gonna roll one more time?
I did, and I got less. Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
You can burn another one.
Okay.
There you
Cool.
go. All right, so you recall that the lungs of this kind of a lake
Oh.
troll could possibly be crafted into a potion of water breathing, or
Oh, perfect.
the raw lungs can be cooked and eaten to gain the effects of a water breathing potion for 10 minutes. I think a normal potion of water breathing lasts for an hour, which I think 2 or 3 of you consumed during this fight.
Yeah.
So you have a choice. You can find someone that can craft it into a potion of water breathing, or you can just cook the raw lungs and eat them to gain the effects for 10 minutes. That's
I'm
if
gonna
you're
keep it,
successful
because-
at harvesting them.
Okay. No, I'm going to try to keep it and convert into a potion when we find Aggie.
Okay, well, first you gotta successfully harvest them. So which do you want to try to harvest first? The blood, the heart, or the lungs? Or the
The
gut?
lungs.
The lungs, okay?
Harvesting tools. Here. Cool.
Got yourself one set of lake troll lungs. You'll mark that on your character sheet somewhere, or the loot bag.
Yep.
I'll
Then
put this in
the-
chat for you about what exactly the raw lungs do for you. And paste. Right. So, what are you going to try to harvest other things? Just roll me 3 harvesting tools. Do you want to try to get the blood, the heart, and the intestines? Unless you don't want to try for one of those.
Yeah, in that order, that will be good. 1, 2, 3. And then
Okay, so we'll do it in the same order. It's the blood,
1,
heart, and then the
2,
intestines.
3.
Okay, so that 3 applies to the 14, or are you applying that 3 to the 10? I'm sorry, the 4.
The 4 for the first, the 3rd for the
Okay.
second, and the
Well,
1
the first
for
one
the
is
third.
18. All right, so let's see here. You know what? I should start asking you about how many vials you're carrying, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. So you successfully got the blood, but I don't
Okay.
think you didn't get from Agatha how to convert that into a potion of troll blood, right?
I don't think so. I asked her for information, but I don't know exactly what she told me.
All right. So just for now, mark that you have, I guess, quantity enough to make a potion of troll blood. Greater,
Okay.
if you can find someone to craft it.
Okay. Perfect.
That makes sense?
Yep. Perfectly.
So it's a greater potion of troll blood. If you can get someone to craft
Okay.
it. Okay, and then your second one was a 10 plus a 3, a 13 for the heart. That was not enough. You mutilated the heart. And then
Okay.
the intestines, you rolled a 25. Yeah, you got another set of troll guts that can be crafted into troll gut rope.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, anything else you guys want to do before you huff it towards the island with a slowly sinking boat? And
No.
are you guys dragging these guys behind you? Harvested, gutted troll here, or the other guy that's probably floating now?
Don't worry about it. I think we got the 3. I think we're good.
Okay.
The more the merrier, though, right?
Yeah.
The reason I'm bringing it up because if you're going to drag this one through the water, it's going to slow you down.
All right, I'll just go with the group once then. That's fine.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just telling you with you that if you're
Yeah.
going to drag one through the water, it's going to slow you guys down.
Yep.
So no on this one, yes on this one.
No.
No on that one. Yes on the one that's still floating like a balloon.
That one's been gutted so bad, you're not sure if that'll be. You can still drag him along if you want to, but you're not sure if that's going to be an intact offering.
Okay. If it doesn't cost us anything, it doesn't. There's no reason not to.
Well, it will slow you down.
Okay.
Because he's no longer levitating.
Right, it only lasts for like 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds like he's chumming the water then.
Chum in the water. Yep.
Yeah, we'll get rid of this thing. Kane, are you getting back in the boat?
Kane's hanging on the back end and just kicking with his hind legs.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And Blacklight, are you back in here?
Yep.
Okay. So we have Blacklight, we still have a zombie and a skeleton. So I say between the 3 of you, you get enough firepower to row. And I say it's going to take you like another hour and a half at this pace, based on this thing taking on water, to get to the shoreline of the island. So just need to burn some more charges to keep the Tensor's floating disc going, if you would there, Bryn.
Bryn's right. Just stepped out.
No, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any other mechanical and or role-playing things you guys want to do here?
Right now.
I'll take as a no. Blacklight, I'm assuming you're going to be back in this boat because your flight. How long does your flight last?
Let me check. I think it's not active anymore. It's 10 minutes.
And how much you were concentrating on something? See the concentration marker on you.
Oh yeah, that was
Well,
Shield of Faith.
Okay, so you can get rid of that concentration marker. Black light can get rid of your token status marker for flying.
And the markers for being in the water.
Okay, so let's paddle your way. So your boat doesn't float, but again, it just takes a little bit longer because two of you got to be chucking water out as you're going. Let's see here. As you approach the island, let's see here. I can describe the island to you before I describe that. Oh, I forgot. I have a background thing for it. Let's do this because that always does so much better than any kind of description I could do. So let's do this. You have to zoom out a little bit. It's a pretty big thing. So that's the upper portion of the crags, I could call them. It's basically a bunch of rocky, like sheer cliffs rising up out of the water, and on top of it is like a plateau with this structure on top of it. So as you approach the rocky beach, you can see a small wooden deck next to a stone monolith about 10 to 12 foot tall, about 4 foot square, standing not too far from it. You also see a stone stairway hugging the cliffs leading up to the crumbling ruins atop the rocky plateau. What would you guys like to do here?
Mountain attack. I mean, no. Storm the beaches of Normandy.
It'd be cool if we had some like ravens or something that we could scout the shoreline, maybe. Make
You wanna
sure
send-
there's
you wanna
nobody,
send the-
no lookouts or.
Yeah, that's
It's
cool.
up
You
to
guys
the
want to send
master of
the
the
ravens
Ravens.
up before you get the boats up to the shore? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's up to the master of the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do that from a distance, sure.
All right, so let me look at this thing and then tell you theory of the mind what your ravens see. Okay, so she's gonna stay, I'm assuming like it, them, she, them, whatever, 20, 30 feet in the air to be able to maintain decent visibility. It is a rocky shore. It's a relatively small wooden dock. Looks like there's enough room to pull those two boats up to. She does see the stone monolith. Next to the stone monolith. Oh yeah, does she communicate with you? Someone is typing on the keyboard and I can hear it.
The ravens.
Really?
Yes, I can see through the ravens, and I talk to the ravens.
And so the ravens can see what appears to be like some kind of a crate-sized cage, maybe a little bit like a large-sized crate. Has like some netting draped over it. You can also see some discarded netting on the ground, not too far from the stone monolith. There's a series of steps in various places leading up sections of this shore. She can see there are like trails of, for lack of a better term, like blood trails, blood footprints leading all along the edge of the stony. I say beach, not really a beach. It's more like a stone. What's the word I'm looking for? Like stone cliff. Like it rises maybe 5-10 feet out of the water. If she swoops a little bit further south, she can see a large pool of blood-stained rock near an alcove, and quite a bit of the water right next to that alcove is stained red as well.
Sounds like that's where the sacrifices go. Do you like some sacrifices?
So what would you guys like to do with that information? Anything?
What do you think, guys? Is find a place to get to the beach?
Yeah, we're gonna have to make landfall somewhere.
Brian, I sent you a DM
Oh, I'm
private
sorry.
message.
I'm not sure where you're going with that question.
Yes. Well, answer in a whisper.
Okay. Let me think how I want to answer it. I can hear you typing again, Gary, if you're typing.
Yep. I'm trying to type quietly.
I don't think that's possible. Okay, how do I want to answer this? I can still hear you typing.
I'm sending you another message that will explain where I'm going with this.
Okay. Yeah, please do, because I don't know how I'm supposed to answer this right now.
I did. Send.
Oh, okay. Why is my whispering not working? This is so weird.
Because you're typing too loud. Oh, no, that's me.
There we go. Where I thought you were going with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't leave it alone.
All right, so what are you guys doing? You guys want to head up to the dock? You want to try and go around? You want to go back home? What do you want to do?
I'm going to go to Hawaii.
We should go inside.
I think we
Not
go to the
sacrifice a
dock.
lot.
We go to the dock. We're bringing sacrifices. We're good guys. We look like an honest group of traders.
Okay. Does anybody disagree with that logic?
Doc's fine with me.
Nope.
Yeah, if there's nobody there, there's nobody there.
Yeah, the Ravens didn't see any signs of movement. Okay, so let me do this. Let me move you guys to this map, and I'll have you guys place yourselves somewhere close to where the boats are on this map. This. Now, hopefully, this is the right map I'm dragging you to. And I'll do a shift click to where the boat should be on your map. May need to zoom out. See the entire map if you want.
Uh-oh. We got fight music.
Ah, it's just background music. Yeah, nothing to be worried about. I try to make it a point of doing more background music from now on. All right, so go ahead and place yourselves in the boats wherever you were. I'll call this one the front boat, and this is the back boat. If you need me to grab anybody, let me know, and I will grab them. For those of you that may have not had to deal with this before, if the background music is too loud, if you go a little sprocket over by the chat window and under audio and video, there's a master music volume there. You can turn that up or down if you want.
But is that in Roll20 or in Discord?
In Roll20.
I cannot hear it. Ah, okay. I don't have the volume. Check.
See the sprocket upper right hand corner and go to audio video chat. There should be a master music volume. Garrett, you really got to move your keyboard further away from your microphone.
There's no way. Like I'm using a set of earbuds, and I've got no way of getting it farther away.
It's getting something from your laptop then.
It sounds like you're hitting on drums.
Really? That's
It's
crazy.
never done that before, so
You're playing the bongos, Gary. No, but remember,
I'm doing
he's
it
not
on
at home.
I'm on a laptop. I'm in a different freaking area.
That's right.
So
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I forgot it.
Okay. All right, so you guys are here, and like I said, everything I explained to Brian, what you saw, you see as well. See the blood stains, quite a bit of collection right here in front of this. This is the monolith thing I was talking about. This is the large crate-looking cage thing with a net draped over it. Got another discarded net right here. You can see the trails of blood, pretty much all along the I guess what I call the shoreline, but this is basically like 5 to 10 feet above the water line right here. You can see it looks like maybe a broken monolith up here. If you got questions about something else that you can see from here, just let me know. Oh yeah, I got to roll for weather. It's been long enough that the weather may change. Still light rain. And right now, that was roughly an hour and a half, so I'll round up. It's 11 a.m. roughly right about now. What you guys like to do here?
What time did you say? I missed it.
11 a.m.
Okay.
See if we can find that altar. Go for a little explore.
Oh, that's
Or
a good
shrine, or
idea.
shrine, or whatever it is that we're looking for here.
Do what we came here to do.
That's what Rob said, or Bryn.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I got to grab your corpses. That was on this map. Oh, please, I grab all your corpses. And you guys are here. Right, whatever you guys want to do here, let me know where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to look at, attack, make fun of.
Well, the Bryn's Ravens scouted already, right?
Say again?
Bryn's Ravens have already done some scouting, right?
Yeah, I pretty much described everything that you see here from the Ravens as well.
Yeah, let's head up as far as the Ravens scouted then, and go from there.
I'm
Well,
gonna say
yeah,
they pretty
let's
much
get
saw
out on
everything
the beach.
along the I guess the cliff beach section all along this edge here.
Are there any tracks? There's a lot of blood, it seems like. Are there any tracks? Can we tell what made the blood trails? Can we tell which way the... Well, I think we can see which way the blood trails go.
Well, right now, everybody's still in the boats. Unless we're theater of the minding this and you guys are all over the beach. I don't know.
Brian, based on what the Ravens saw, we've got some pretty good perception between the two
Can
of
anybody
us.
hear me? I can't
we
hear
can
any
now.
of you.
Can now.
Great.
Guess we can't hear
So
that.
based on Brian, so based on the perception, sort of looking at the tracks, looking at the way things are gone, does it make sense, the conclusion that we're going to come to, which is that the blood trails are potential sacrifices that are being dragged towards the sacrifice area?
I'll say that's pretty good assumption on your part. I mean, you guys can, if you want to investigate further, just need you guys to get out of the boats and tell me where you're investigating, and I can have you make different skill check to see what else you may be able to decipher from that.
Okay, I'd like to, before we do that, I'd like to send the Ravens up a little bit farther to have a look to see if they can see where the sacrificial area, the altar, whatever you want to call it, is.
Are you talking about on this map, or are you talking about like way up the cliffs?
Well, I guess is this map is probably, from what you're saying, this map's not big enough to show me where the sacrifice area is. Though I'm looking on the map, thinking to myself, there's an awful lot of blood in that one bottom left corner. That tells me that could be a sacrifice area.
Is this a tunnel, or is this just like an alcove?
From where you are, you can't tell.
Okay.
But the Ravens are going to fly around and have a look.
Yeah,
Perfect.
when the Ravens flew by this, it was really dark in here. So, I'm assuming you didn't want to send the Ravens actually in there. So, I'm just going to say the Ravens saw it being dark. And that little
No, but the Ravens would be able to tell. They wouldn't be able to tell how deep it is, but they would be able to tell if it was a cave or not.
I'll say they have dark vision. They do, don't they?
I have dark vision, and I'm seeing through their eyes.
Right, but they have to have dark vision to see it.
No,
correct?
no. These Ravens are not your everyday normal Raven. I see through. It uses my perception when they look at stuff.
Okay. Yeah, then it goes about 10 feet, and then like dead ends.
Okay, so it's basically a hole.
Like an alcove, yeah.
Okay, so can we then draw the conclusion, like I said, that that's a sacrifice area?
That's sure. Yeah, you can make that assumption. I can't come out and just tell you that. I mean, you can make your own observation. And
Okay, so I think, guys,
Degrees.
I think we should go over there and do some investigating to see better, close up. as to whether this is the area that we need to do our, because there's no blood farther up
No.
on the map. All of the blood accumulates in that spot. So that tells me from a distance that that's probably the sacrificing area. But I don't know that for sure.
Seems sound
So-
to me.
We should probably
Yeah.
go closer to see. And
Good
use some
logic.
investigation skills.
Blog will go check it out.
Okay, so if you guys are moving, just move no more than 60 feet at a time. Keep everybody somewhat together.
Can we see this statue from here?
Yeah, it's not 11 o'clock in the afternoon. It's only light rain, so yeah, you can see everything. So yeah, you can see the statue. You're just pinging this statue up here where I'm pinging and nothing's happening. Did you guys see
Okay.
me pinging? Come on, roll 20.
Yeah.
Don't do this to me.
Yeah, we can see. I can see it.
You can see the pinging,
Just
but I
in
can't.
case
That's awesome.
Okay, yeah, we can see it. I can see it. I just look at the statue and see if I see something interesting.
All right, now I can
Can
see
we move
myself
another
pinging.
60 or no?
Well, are you guys doing anything from that vantage point when you move there?
I don't think we can see much.
If you're not doing anything, at least give me a perception roll. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kane is sniffing frantically in the air. Smelling nothing but splug.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's who are we missing? Oh, Bryn. Okay, of course. Oh, wow! Look at that.
Woo!
And Bryn still did just as good as the blacklight with guidance.
Oh shoot! I'm gonna use a luck to re-roll mine.
It's your call. I'll keep track of it here. Okay,
Okay.
luck for Gralnar on his perception.
All right.
Aren't you glad you burned that luck point?
I am. Yep.
I'll use a luck for mine. I'll re-roll the
Oh, don't.
perception.
Don't. Because
Okay.
you and
I won't.
because you succeeded.
Okay.
You were the only one that succeeded despite your nat 1.
Was it just a 10?
Huh?
Was it a 10?
No, with Bryn's. Bryn got a 13.
Right.
And
What was
Cave
the?
Bear
What
got
did we need to
14.
beat?
A 13
Cave Bear
was what you
thought-
needed to get.
Okay.
All right, where is Bryn? So we can give you relative. Okay, you're right next to the monolith. Okay, that works out well. Let's see. Bryn, you notice that the monolith has been defaced with the symbols of a clawed hand. You can also make out the old text underneath the clawed hands as a. Ooh, that requires a secondary check. Give me a history or religion check. You can, if someone here. How many people here are skilled in that before you roll?
Nope.
-1.
History here.
I've got religion.
Okay.
I have religion.
Okay, so if more than one of you is skilled in history or religion, I'll let one of you guys make it with advantage, or I'll let 3 of you guys.
Is this to
Roll
read
it.
writing or is this to?
This is to uncover something else that you see.
Rob, you got
See-
pretty high rolls for religion. You may as well. Do you want to just roll at
Well,
advantage?
I have a +3
I'm +2.
I'm
with
giving,
guidance.
I'm giving you guidance also.
I have my own guidance.
Okay.
He doesn't like your guidance, David.
I don't like
Maybe-
your guidance. Your
Maybe
guidance
he
is,
needs.
your guidance is smelly, David.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a 20. That's not bad, Rob. That's better than
Yep.
a kick in the pants.
That's good. That's good. All right. So again, you see the monolith has been defaced with the symbols of the clawed hand. Underneath the defacing, you can see old text marks that you recognize as being a temple dedicated to Zaz Tam. For those that don't know, Zaz Tam is like the Lich Lord of Thay, home of the Red Wizards. So that tells you this used to be some kind of a statue in reverence to or dedicated to Zastam, but it's been defaced to be that of Vaprak, of the Clawed Hand. I'll put the proper spelling in chat for you guys.
Yeah, it's an S. There's an S at the beginning. Just missed it.
Okay. Shall we continue off towards the sacrificial over here?
In fact, he was who everybody worked for. All the bad guys worked for in the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yep.
Red Wizard
Okay.
is also one of Gronar's ex really good friends that haunts him in his dreams sometimes.
Yep. Yep. If you knew where to find me.
All right, anything else you guys want to do with that information?
No, but that tells me that this is an evil area. And it was defaced. So the Zastam memorial monument was defaced.
Correct. The markings of the clawed hand have been kind of scrawled in or marked in over the top of that.
Interesting. Somebody doesn't like Zastam. Friend of your enemy is your enemy of your enemy is your friend.
Shall we try to put the corpses here? The sacrificial things?
Well, I think that we don't know that yet, David. I think that's the problem. I think that we need to go over to that bottom left-hand corner of the map to see if that's where the corpses go.
Okay.
You guys
That's
remember
what
from that?
What is?
I know it's been several weeks. Do you guys remember who Vaprak is, the clawed hand? Because you guys figured that out in the last session.
It was a demigod of the another name for Mordath or Mordor or something like that.
No, that was the other name they had for the town of Carindal Hold. Vaprak is the deity of trolls and giants, an ogre type.
Okay. It's a demigod, right?
I'm sorry?
Did you say the last time that it was a demigod?
A deity. I don't know if a demigod and
okay.
deity are the same thing, but deity is what I have in my notes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
So anything else? Or you guys moving on?
Continue.
Hey, I'm
Yep.
having some problems with my system here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
we hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Barely. It cuts in and out. So, okay.
All right, let me throw you guys a bone. There's probably something else you can learn from this monolith if you choose a different skill.
Oh. So
I'm going to intimidate it.
maybe we could try some history on it.
No, Splug. History's a mystery.
I think
Alright.
the
Yeah,
problem
kinda
was
useful.
is that none of us had history as a. None
Oh,
of
I
us
do.
had history as a primary skill. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, say something, man.
Oh, I did earlier. I
Oh.
figured everybody's got better than a +3.
History it up, man, friend.
Would you like some guidance?
Okay, so let's
Oh
see.
yeah, I'd
here.
take a guidance. That's a D4. Booyah! That's an 18. Thank you.
Okay, so this may be old news. I can't remember how much you guys learned when you were over at the ruins before, but based on some historical books, maybe it was from your buddy back in Carindal Hole and all the research he did, share with you sometime, that the clawed hand is a symbol of Vaprak, deity of trolls and giants, and blood offerings to Vaprak were usually burned as well. So it wasn't just a blood sacrifice, it was also had to be burned.
So when we go to the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we're not looking for just blood. We're looking for char marks too.
Yep.
To know whether or not that's the right spot.
A big pellet smoker.
Maybe that's why it's so black inside that hole.
Could be.
Anybody here skilled in Arcana?
Yeah, I am.
Give me an Arcana check, if you would. Blacklight.
But
Just
I
an
have
Arcana
only
check on
+2.
that monolith still.
Okay. Let me check. Oh. Oh.
Good to know. What is this foul thing standing here? And who is this Zaz Tam? You never heard of him before.
Okay.
Thanks for playing. Anybody here skilled with medicine?
Yeah, I'm a 3.
Are you skilled?
Yeah,
proficient, should say.
I got the blue dot.
Give me a medicine check then.
Triple advantage. Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
This
Roll the guidance, Gary. Roll it.
Oh, yep. We gotta
Is
throw
this
that 4 on
is
there.
this Splug or Kane? Who's doing
This
this?
is Splug.
Okay.
Splug.
I assumed Kane was not proficient in medicine, but I had to ask.
No, 27.
All right.
Or 26. 26.
As you take a step into the first, I guess, markings of these bloodstains on the ground, you take a closer look, and by your recollection, this blood is about 3 days old. So still fairly recent.
I'll tell the party. I think this is only about 3 days old, just from the taste. Taste and texture tells me it's 3 days old.
Okay. Not
Con
sure what
save
that's
for
good for.
tasting the blood.
Oh, you're tasting it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
give
just
me a
kidding.
con save. You're going to taste it. That's not how medicine works. You spit it out before it starts to kind of like sink into the back of your throat. All right, that's probably the extent of what you guys are going to try to get out of just looking at this monolith.
Okay.
So, decision time. You going up the stairs? You going down to that little alcove? What do you want to do? Jump back in the water?
Do you guys want to check out
Alcove?
the alcove first?
Alcove seems like the better idea to me.
Sure.
Okay, so give me a marching order. Everyone move 60 feet. No more than that.
Splug will go right up front.
Yeah, we're not going to count turn orders. Need everybody to move 60 feet. I'm assuming these guys are going to continue to kind of trail behind you by 20 feet. Is that correct, Bryn? People on
Yep,
the discs?
that's what they do.
Where are you at? So, your zombies and Bonana stand back. Bryn?
Sorry, say that again?
Your minions, are they staying back? Close
Yeah,
to
they're
the
staying
dock?
back.
Okay.
Staying back at the boats.
All right, I'll say helmet since you turn around the corner. You're the first one that can see this. So yeah, there's a huge concentration of blood caked over the floor way down here in this alcove. And from this vantage point, you probably can't see the back of it, but you can see that it's quite heavy, and you can see signs of char and smoke all over the walls back in here. You can also
Sweet.
see that there is like the water here is like stained red.
All right.
So this part of the beach actually gets down to the surface of the water. If that makes sense. So up here, it's roughly 10 feet from the surface of the water, but this is like a slope downward. And to right here is the edge of the water.
Okay.
I'll tell the group that it's really gross and they should come up and have a look.
This is gross. Here, try it.
And each of these squares is 10 feet, right? Not 5?
No, they should be
Right.
5. Do I have my
Okay.
my thing off?
Well, someone was using a ruler, and it was 10. So
Oh, this is about right.
okay, cool.
All right. So unless you guys have any more conversations, anything else you want to do, everyone can move 60 feet again if you want.
Okay.
Oh yeah, your dudes are still following you.
Got to bring our love discs.
I love discs. Okay. Okay, so how far? You're 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You're roughly 30 feet from the edge of it. Let's see. I'll say that's close enough to trigger this saying, this read aloud text. Okay, Helmet, as you approach from within 30 feet, crows fly away from the alcove as you approach, but a swarm of flies persist. The stench of death and decay grows to an almost unbearable level. The alcove contained a stone, I always say this wrong, stone brazier that is charred black from fire and smoke. Bits of flesh and other unrecognizable carnage litter the area in front of the alcove. The nearby shoreline is stained red. I'll say from this vantage point, you can see there is something scrawled above the alcove, but you're too far away to actually decipher it.
I'll use my divine sense.
Okay. This, I'm gonna cliff note. You tell me this is wrong or not. This basically lets you know if there are any undead or fiends within 60 feet. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Has nothing to do with sensing any kind of like magic, or it's just whether there's undead or fiends, right?
Or celestial.
Or celestial. Yeah, because this is a hot spot probably for angels. Okay, you are not picking up any kind of undead. No fiends, no celestials.
All right.
Brent, I'm going to
Can I
activate my wand of magic detection.
And that has a range of 30 feet.
14 miles. 14 miles.
All right, so 30 feet means you're not close enough to get to this, because I think Helmet was right at 30 feet.
Okay.
So only magic you're picking up is what's on your fellow heroes.
All right. I mean, it lasts for a little while, so.
Okay, anything else anybody wants to do? If not, then everyone can move as close to the alcove as you want. Or we can jump in the water, go for a swim. You can eat the blood if you want, Splug.
Hmm.
Is everyone done moving?
We need the discs.
Is that close enough, or you want them further away than that, Bren? Or closer?
Fine. It's fine. So is my detect magic picking anything up now?
So you've done 30 feet. So yes, you are picking up something. So give me a second to read what exactly you're picking up. I suck at knowing what schools of magic these things are. So
You just tell me what the effect is.
yep. You're picking up a some kind of a magic that has to do with teleportation. Let me see if there's anything else that you would pick up.
Teleportation, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's evocation.
And you're picking up it's almost like a, what's the word when your mind gets over flooded with too many thoughts? You are getting that from somewhere in the water here.
Ooh, so when we sacrifice, something comes out of the water and kills us all.
So
Or we kill
let's go back
him.
to the original purpose that we're doing. So we're trying to find we got to go through the trolley area, my words, not the official words, to be able to get into an area to be able to go kill or find the dude we're looking for, right?
Yes. Which I'm thinking teleporting is how
yeah,
we
that's
get
what I'm
there.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking too.
But how do we open the window? Is that
We
the
open the window
sacrifice?
by doing a sacrifice.
And let me
I
share
think.
some more now that you guys are closer.
What
Helmet,
are
you
the
can now
words that are
read
written?
what's scrawled above the alcove here. It's written in common, and it says, "Make your sacrifice and leave this place, lest you be the sacrifice."
Oh.
All right. I say we
So-
bring those discs up and walk on by.
Yeah.
So-
Or walk on back.
What does the sacrifice do for us? Based on what the dude told Splug, which Splug is what people would refer to as not a very good historian.
That's not kind, but yes.
No, that was the kind. That was the kind version, just for the
Okay.
record. What did the dude say to you, Splug, when he appeared?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I'll go off the top of my head.
It was
And
only
I don't
said-
have
2
any
hours.
notes, so
He said, "Bring a adequate sacrifice, and you shall be rewarded."
yeah.
I think somebody asked a question about that rat you first sacrificed, and he kind of laughed at that.
Yeah. So I think we leave the sacrifice and go up to where the statue is. Watch.
We have a lot of sacrifice here.
Or back to the monolith.
Yeah.
David, did you say something? You were really quiet in the background.
No, I just said that we have a lot of things to sacrifice here, so I think it's a good sacrifice mass.
Yeah, I agree with you, David. Should we sacrifice it all in one go? Should we just plug the hole with troll bodies and then light them on fire and then run?
I think so.
That
We
sounds
have
good.
to set them on fire?
Well, yeah. I think that's what we learned.
And I think that brings whatever needs to come out and eat them out.
And then we get rewarded with something.
And then it poops a reward for us.
Oh, it's reward
It's-
poop.
It's like an owl pellet that they leave.
Right, and then you have to dissect it for your reward.
It's full of vorpal swords and stuff.
That's okay.
Anybody
All right.
wanting to investigate this area more, or you just want to drop your sacrifices off and go?
I'll investigate.
Well, if I investigate is not hurting us,
I'm running for a bio break, guys. I'll be right back.
I agree, David. I don't think it's hurting us.
All right, so I feel like I need to be throwing bones. So investigation, or a nature, or a religion, or a perception check, or a survival check. All of those may reveal more.
Yeah, I'm doing perception.
all of that perception is my best also. All of that, my best is perception too.
Oh, I don't know if that's high enough.
I want everybody to do the rolls first before I reveal any of you guys uncover. So that's a perception of 15. Okay.
Oh, we
It's
all
just
need
one.
to do
It's
it?
just, it's just one. No, it's just one of each.
Oh, what was the other?
Investigation.
religion.
Yep.
Religion, history.
Nope, not history.
Oh, not
I'll
do religion.
Nature.
Investigation, nature, religion, perception, and survival. Those are your 5 key checks that may reveal more.
You guys are terrible.
Right?
Holy smokes, guys. Blacklight, I'll let you do a re-roll since Bryn already did a perception roll. Investigation. Is anybody getting
With-
guidance on any of these?
With your +3 for that. Oh, okay. You're gonna re-roll that too.
Is that your actual guidance roll, or is that something else?
That's his guidance roll.
Okay, so let's start off with the perception roll, since that was a glorious success. Let's see here. You can see in the back of this alcove a small soot-covered hole in the ceiling that appears to have a lot of the smoke build up and the crap. What do you call it when the smoke goes up your chimney? It leaves that crap in there.
Creosote.
Creosote.
Yeah, like a big buildup of that on the back side of it. Like there's some kind of an escape route for the smoke in the back side. You don't see any holes or anything along the outside of where that hole where the smoke escapes from, so it goes somewhere into the actual cliff wall. Okay, and who else succeeded? The Blacklight got an investigation. Blacklight, let's see. Investigation is touchy-feely, so as you take a closer look on the back side of the alcove, you find some runes that are buried under years of ash and soot. If you want to reveal what those runes actually mean or say, I need an Arcana check.
So this is a dirty ash hole.
Okay.
You already got two. You already got two inspiration cards, Gary. You can't get another one.
Can we give one to Bryn? Because Bryn's sadly lacking.
Man, I'm just like giving out inspiration cards like they're pennies today, right?
I'm inspirational.
Yes, you are, Gary. That's why I was trying to give you an inspiration card, but I'll give Bryn one too.
Okay.
All right, does anybody want to do an Arcana check to try to decipher what these runes may say or mean or do?
Blacklight.
I have +2. Is okay that?
Arcana. You're the only person who's probably even proficient in it.
Okay. Then here we go. And here we go.
Is anybody else proficient in Arcana?
I was looking to see if Kane was, but turns out no.
Nobody else is, right?
No.
Okay. This is beyond your understanding, Blacklight. You're not sure what these runes mean.
Okay.
Can I do religion? Can I? Is it a language? Are those runes a written language?
See, we've already had one religion check. See, I'll let you do a religion check because DC goes up a little bit.
No. What I'm looking at is that.
Okay, that's fine. You can do me a religion check.
No. Comprehend languages. I want to know if comprehend languages is going to tell me. It's going to let me read those runes.
Hey, I'll let you make an Arcana check with advantage along with that spell.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
These runes are the markings of a summoning circle. But again, they're along the back wall inside of this alcove.
Does Kane smell anything funny?
Did Kane give a check yet?
Not yet.
Yeah. Have him give me a... Didn't he get those with advantage?
Yeah. And that didn't help.
I'll throw you a bone. I'll say he doesn't smell anything, but he's just sniffing because there's blood everywhere. He's like getting overloaded with his senses. But Kane does notice that there are like these series of scratches all along the shoreline right here that retreat back into the water.
He's sniffing at them and kind of grunting so everybody looks.
So, reasoning this together, help me with this, Ryan. Reasoning this together, summoning circle on the back wall. You do your sacrifice. Potentially summon something, or I mean, there's teleportation magic in there somewhere. So it either, I don't understand where the summoning comes from if the thing that's coming is coming out of the water.
What if the thing comes out of the water and eats the sacrifice, and when it retreats, that's when the portal shows up? That's my thinking.
Yeah, but we're told to be GFO.
Oh, that's right. Well, maybe
Right,
yeah,
so-
maybe the portal opens up at the thing.
So if there's a, unless you be the sacrifice, but we don't want to be the sacrifice, so we got a GFO. I mean, that's what it says. It says GFO.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
But maybe
Or-
the portal shows up at the statue
Well,
or somewhere else.
there is drippy blood by the monolith.
Yeah, so they bled them, lit them on fire, and ran to the monolith.
It's possible. Well, that's where we had talked about going, right, guys? After we
Yep.
After we lit the load on fire.
And Spluggle, like, if you guys want to go up there, leave the sacrifice. Spluggle gut them and light it on fire, and then bolt.
I kind of think that maybe the warning is kind of like a fake warning because it's going to summon someone and they show up and they don't want to be disturbed for whatever it is that they're going to do. So I think we should do the summoning circle and then ambush whoever comes through that teleportation circle.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Wait up on top of the little cliff above, Ryan?
Yeah, or just wait by the summoning circle.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if Bryn's up for
We're a
that.
big enough party. I think we could do both.
I don't think that's a great idea. I'm thinking that's a lot of fucking blood.
If even Gary doesn't think that's a good idea, that should tell you something.
Yeah. When I'm the voice of reason, you guys are in trouble.
Okay, how about then we'll do the sacrifice and Bryn can keep one of her ravens kind of at the entrance to the alcove there and see who comes through the teleportation circle.
Well, I would probably position the ravens somewhere up here.
Yeah.
And just have them
Yeah,
sort
there
of
is no blood there, so we
line
we
the
can
edge,
stay
right?
here.
And if we're over here, we're going to be able to see who's coming out of who or what is coming out of the water.
Yeah.
Though it's possible that whatever's coming out of the water we just killed.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So it could be the
Yeah.
two trolls that are coming out of the water to get the bodies.
I'm getting the impression, though, that the big scratches in the stone are more than water lake trolls. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but we don't, what's giving you that impression? Brian, we would like to see if we could discern if the scratches that are on the things...
Can I do a...
on the, yeah, if the scratches that are up here look like they're created by the water trolls that we killed.
Can I do a
I'll let one
survival
more
check?
person. I'll let one more person make a survival or nature check.
Okay, I haven't done a check. I'll do a survival because I'm proficient at it.
Okay.
With guidance?
With
Anyone?
guidance.
Of course.
Roll your guidance.
All right. So with that survival check, I shall say it is definitely something bigger than those lake trolls you just fought. It is from a large clawed creature of some sort, much larger than those lake trolls. But to discern exactly what it came from, I think even if you get a crit success, you're not going to know that. It's just a scratch in the stone.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so let's come up with a plan and then follow through with it. So, Ryan, what would you like us to do?
I like the sacrifice and go up to the statue or go to where we can see what comes out. Either on the top of that cliff.
Up here.
Yeah, but
Like,
remember,
I'm
it's
thinking-
probably 15 or 20 feet, right? So you're not just going to be able to jump down and deal with whatever's down there if that's what you're hoping to do. But I don't know if that's what you're hoping to do.
That isn't. I don't think it's something we have to deal with that way. I think it's going to be severely overpowered. And I think we give the sacrifice and we get our reward. We see what the reward is.
Yeah, I'm just confused about how we're supposed to get this reward.
I think it's a big owl pellet. Or that's what shows up after this creature leaves, is our reward.
Leaves a present,
An owl
That is the
pellet.
only way to know.
like a really terribly dressed Santa Claus.
Yeah.
All right, so while Don's gone, let's set up.
Okay.
Do you want... Do you guys want to go up there? And Splug will cut the sacrifices and light them on fire if he has to, and then dash up to join you?
I don't think you're going to be able to dash up to join us. I think we're too far away for you to dash to join us.
Yeah, but I can dash out of the way and I can get over here. That's 120. You know what I mean? Like I'll be out of it.
Oh, because you got good movement, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't Bryn have a flame arrow or like a fire spell?
No. Banana has a flame arrow.
Splug could climb this like it's nothing. So
Yeah, I'll say this is roughly 50 feet of a cliff right here.
That's a lot of cliff.
Oh, okay.
It's not sheer, but it's 50 feet.
Okay, Splug, hear me out. How about you prepare the corpses, and then you stand there, and I'll set them on fire with a searing smite, and then we'll face whatever comes out of the portal, and everyone else can jump in and help afterwards.
No, but we do that. But then you and me get the F out of Dodge.
You want to do that?
Come over here,
Ryan. You're all in for that?
Well, you only live once, right?
It's just a game.
I mean,
what's the worst that can happen?
Bryn could stand over here and shoot some stuff if you want to. I mean, she's never going to go right in, but if you want to go toe to toe with whatever this potential two bad guys are,
I've lost a lot of characters.
Yeah, you have. Okay, let's not do the frontline charging thing. Let's at least look and see what comes through, and then we can decide if we want to fight it or not.
So why don't we just sacrifice the big one, keep the two small ones, and if we have to, we'll sacrifice the two small ones to bring it back up and kick its ass if we feel we can.
All right, let's do that then. Okay.
All right.
So everybody but me and Ryan get up on top of this cliff, take the big troll. Or which one are we doing first? The two little or the big?
Let's do the two little ones and keep the big one.
Okay, we'll do the two littles.
Maybe the second one. Yeah, I think it's good.
We'll do the two littles. I'll give them each a good slash. Helmet lights them on fire. We dash this way. Around. Get the hell out of Dodge.
How high is it?
Hold on. Before we get too far.
50 feet, Don.
Just so you're aware, there are no stairs leading up to this section. So
yeah, but we go around.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it, but but you gotta climb some of the walls over here, like another 20 feet to get up to this section.
Yeah, we got time.
Okay. All right, so you got your plan in order.
Need to get behind here, so.
And you want the two little guys in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna drag this guy all the way up to the top with you guys?
Well, we don't have to drag anybody. He can't go up surfaces, so he's basically going to. By the time I get to about here or maybe here, that's as high. He's going to be able to go up the stairs, but he's not going to be able to go up the cliffside.
Okay, so you get it to right here then.
Okay.
That's where you guys climb the cliff right here to get up to this section.
All right, and he'll be waiting. He'll be waiting right there for me.
Okay.
And I'll say to him, "It's okay. You just stay there. We'll be back."
Kane's going to actually stay down here in case he has to defend. In case this thing pursues.
Is all good?
I think whatever it is going to be very grateful to us. Okay, I'm not going to use Searing Smite because that's a spell slot. I'm just going to use a torch.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are setting both of these trolls. Again, the stone brazier is not big enough for both these things to fit on. Like you can probably fit one on top of it. Maybe another one somewhere around it.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to try to burn both of them? Burn one of them?
Burn them both.
Well, one for sure, and the other one's right beside it. Hopefully, it's going to catch. You're going to throw a little bit of fluid on it, right? Maybe some little Zippo, those little white starter bricks.
Wrong campaign, Gary.
Oh.
Yeah, so you guys can find some kindling or old pieces of trees and stuff, or driftwood, enough to get a fire started on one of these guys if you want. Okay.
Minotaur pee is flammable.
Depends on how much you've been drinking.
That's true.
All right, so you're lighting it up with a torch, yes?
Yep.
Yeah. And then we're going to dash.
Oh, as soon as you light it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so he lights it. Go ahead and dash if you want.
I'm not going to dash. I'm just going to walk away.
Okay, so Splug moves 60 feet.
Yep.
Helmet, you can move 30 feet.
There we go.
Okay. As the troll starts to go up in flames, you can see majority of the smoke just roiling out of the alcove. But nothing else happens.
Oh. We need a bigger sacrifice.
Son of a beach.
I guess the question is, how long do you want to sit here and watch the smoke? Watch the troll burn?
I mean, we'll give it a little bit. Give it some time.
Well, what's a little bit? You talking
An hour.
Well, we are not in a hurry. We can stay until the smoke disappear.
Yeah, it's not like we're going anywhere.
So everyone's agreement for an hour?
Yeah.
I don't know how long it takes to burn a troll body, but I'll say an hour gets it charred up really good. So I need everyone to give me a perception roll after an hour.
Sorry, what are we rolling for?
Perception roll.
Perception.
Ronald, you know you gave me a performance roll?
I did. I was wondering why it was a -1.
I'm going to use my last. I'm going to use
Connor's
my
over there.
last luck
Who's
dice.
over there brick dancing?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna.
I used my final luck, Brian.
Okay, I'll mark you down for that.
Flug's got a good. Shouldn't take all of us to watch.
Okay, all right, let me look at all the perceptions. Of course, Bryn did well, and so did Splug. Burning a luck point, too. All right, you guys, as you're watching intently in this alcove or near the alcove to see signs of anything coming through a portal, something through the water. I don't know where you're looking, but all you can see is see and hear the crackling of this troll body. But very faintly, both Bryn and Splug can hear almost like boulders scraping against each other somewhere way up top on the plateau of this island. And a voice comes in all of your heads again in Giant. And as I recall, I think Splug is the only one that can speak
You
Giant.
bet.
Okay.
You bet.
Yep.
Dumbest in the party's the interpreter.
And the voice comes in your head, says, "Thank you, my willing subject in Giant, for your sacrifice. Leave now, and at dusk you shall be rewarded."
Do you think will it answer questions, or should I just try? How far do we need to go? Oh, great voice.
Back from where you came. Do not linger here unless you wish to be the sacrifice.
Ew. So let's get back on the boat, guys.
Well, now I'm curious.
I'm judging by the amount of blood that's spread over this whole island. And Splug's gonna go, would you like a bigger sacrifice as well? Almighty voice.
If you wish to bring another tomorrow, perhaps I shall enlighten you. Leave now, or you will be the next sacrifice.
Let's get the hell out of Dodge, guys. If Helmet wants to stay, he can hide in the bushes and watch. Climb up in the tree up here. And watch, but Splug's getting on the boat. What do you guys think?
What was the objective again? I'm a little.
To get a reward.
Oh, okay.
We
Did we get that
should-
reward?
Apparently,
Yeah,
at
we
dusk.
get it at dawn.
Get it at dusk tonight.
Or dusk tonight.
But we
heard a stone portal or door open up top here somewhere.
Okay.
But the voice is saying, "Get the hell out of here, or you're it."
All right. Well, that's good enough for me.
Yeah,
Okay, 1 second, I'm reading.
I think it's time for a paddling.
Okay, so one last perception check by helmet at disadvantage.
All right. There you go.
Okay, good to know.
If I can get a guidance too, maybe, I don't know. Is that a
You
plus
can.
1d4?
You
Yeah, of
can't.
course.
Guidance is a touch spell.
Okay, never mind.
Do you have a luck die? Do you have any luck dice left?
Yeah, I don't have helmet marked down for any luck being used.
Yeah,
You've
so
got a lot of luck, buddy.
you got luck, buddy.
What? Sorry, is this something that I've been missing? Is that why I'm not using it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got 3 lucks per day.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
Thanks,
spell
Matt.
that
Yeah,
Blacklight has as a ritual. So every day you get 3 luck points.
Oh,
It's like
okay. I can roll
inspiration.
again then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Essentially, it's you can use it as advantage over and over 3 times.
Well, he has it at disadvantage based on where he is right now. Just gave that away. So that second one is an 8. You can
And then
burn
if
another
you
one.
use another luck die, you got an 18.
Oh, is that how it would work?
No, because it's disadvantage. You can get another roll at disadvantage.
Is it a roll or is it just another d20?
Right. I'm not going to let you guys just roll it and then pick that one as your luck. That's unfair. I can't do that.
I'm gonna move back here. Can I roll normally?
No, but what I'm saying, Brian, is he rolled the 9 and the 7, and then if he has a luck die, he gets to roll another die.
You can roll it
Oh,
again at disadvantage.
I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Okay.
Can I roll normally if I stand there?
Well, since I gave it away, yes, you can burn another luck point and roll a normal perception.
And you hear the creature come up behind you. Oh.
Okay.
I'm getting some Wizard of Oz vibes here. That whatever's in the cave isn't some almighty god, and is just probably maybe collecting corpses for some other profane ritual.
Crap, I closed it. Hold on.
It's just a gopher. It's the rabbit from Monty Python's Holy Grail.
But hear me out. If you kill all the gophers, aren't you going to get in trouble?
Yep.
All right, so how about not you're standing there with that perception roll? You can see there's like a tiny, super tiny, like mote of like dark energy that's floating above the burning corpse of the troll, and it's not moving. Are you skilled in Arcana, Helmet?
Not in the least.
Since you're the only one here, I'll still let you roll it, even though you're not skilled at it.
With disadvantage, I guess then, huh?
No, I'll let you roll it normal. Look at you.
Hey!
Alright, so... Okay, I'm going to give you multiple answers, since you're not skilled in Arcana. Let me noodle on this for a second. Okay, so you're not skilled in Arcana, so you got several, I guess, recollections of what this might be. This might be some form of like a delayed spell that's about to trigger. It could be some kind of like glyph of warding. Like if you came closer, it'll activate. Or it could be some kind of like scrying gem.
Can I describe what I'm seeing to the group, and maybe they can help me out?
We're so far away from you, though.
Yeah.
You can shout.
We're 50 feet up.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to see it, but you can definitely shout up to them what you're seeing if you would like.
I'll do that. I'm like, hey, Bryn, and the black light, this is what I'm seeing.
Splug's yelling, "You should just grab it. That's what I would do."
I'm like,
Can I interpret
quiet you.
Hope it doesn't turn you green.
I pick up a pebble nearby and I throw it at Splug, knowing full well it's not even going to land anywhere near him.
You seem to be green with envy.
What are we doing?
So can I do something with the information that he tells me? Try to interpret it or something?
You
If
could
you're just
suggest that
going
he
by
grab
what he,
it.
if you're going by what he described, I'll let you do an Arcana check at disadvantage, so you don't actually see what he's talking about. To see if you can
Okay.
interpret it more.
Okay. Oh. What?
You have a luck point, David?
No, I don't have any more.
That's unlucky for you.
Yep. Oh! I can try to use this card, but use it, not rerolling.
I'll use it to re-roll. Is
Nope,
that what you're saying?
he's using it.
I use the
Oh,
I
sorry.
use the text.
Well, let me zoom in so I can read it.
Oh no, sorry, it's just for attacks. No, sorry, I just reroll. My bad.
All right, so mark that somewhere in your character sheet that you still have this. I won't make you burn it unless you just want to use it to re-roll your Arcana check.
I'm gonna use it to. Yeah, I'm gonna use it to reroll the Arcana check.
It's still with disadvantage, but you can re-roll it.
Okay. Well.
Jeez.
Okay,
I don't know why he got 25. Oh. That's not how it works.
Can I do an Arcana at disadvantage?
To interpret what he's describing? Yeah, I'll allow
Yep.
it. Ooh, shit.
It's better than a 4.
It is.
And I'm going to use a luck point because I haven't used any of my lucks.
Jesus.
Wow. This means you guys are going to get lots of crits later.
Okay, I'm going to burn one more luck. There we go.
Oh, nice.
There you go. All right, so based on what he's sharing with you, you haven't actually ever seen one of these before, I'll say, but you've read about this. That is more than likely a scrying sensor.
Okay, so I share that with Helmet. Something's watching you, Helmet.
And you know that the scrying spell, you can either scry on a person or you can scry on a location. And these scrying sensors are what appears when someone scries on a location.
It's waiting for us to leave.
So this is totally like Wizard of Oz vibes. It's not a god at all. It's somebody who's collecting something through these corpses for some reason.
Well, yeah, but a god would use a scrying sensor too.
Aren't gods pretty omnipotent though, and omniscient?
I don't think they just see whatever they want to
I
see.
think I think you're overthinking it.
I think they use
Yeah.
the magic. They
I
use
think
the
we
magic
listen to the
that
voice.
You do that's just
A
effortless.
god can still use walk on water. It's still the same spell.
It's just at will.
Would you like me to try to dispel it?
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
You'll know what level you'll know reasonably what level it is if you are able to dispel it.
I can cast it as a level 4 spell.
Are you just discussing this, or are you actually doing that?
No, I'm discussing it with my friends. I'm not really sure about what.
It would
the
definitely
things make,
confirm or
but-
deny my suspicions. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What do you think, Bryn?
Well, I wonder to what end. Does it matter if it's a god or if it's a higher powerful being? I mean, what are we doing this?
It's the
What's
voice.
the purpose of what's the purpose of what we're doing here? So what's the bigger purpose of what we're trying to do in this part of this campaign?
To receive the reward,
Nope,
that'll help us get the troll and kill him. Troll King.
That'll help us get the what?
It'll help us find and kill the Troll King. The Troll King is our main objective, but
Right, but do we know that the reward that we're going to get is to help us find the Troll King?
we don't know shit. We won't know until we get back off this island, so we don't get eaten.
This could be a completely side module
Could be.
or side quest, right?
Yep.
So,
But
so if you think about those two things, one being to get the reward at dusk, and two to find the Troll King, is knowing whether or not this is a lesser being or a higher being going to help us
No.
with that?
We're dying here. No.
but
Okay.
we didn't came to
The only
decide
reason I
that-
said is
Oh,
because we're using our warlock's other spell slot in order to do this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how about we do what Splug says, leave the island. If the reward is crappy that we get at dusk, then we can come back and do some further investigation.
Right, that's a
Yeah.
good idea. 'Cause we still have
Yeah.
the larger
Okay.
troll.
Let me
Right.
help
I
you-
think
Honestly, we could leave here as well.
Let me help you along here, guys. The voice comes back in your heads again. This time, it's only in Helmet's mind. But unfortunately, Helmet, you do not speak giant, correct?
but he can
Unfortunately,
re-say
no.
what everything it said.
Do what?
He can repeat everything that's said in Giant.
Oh, okay. I
Because
like
if I
that.
hear Chinese, I can repeat Chinese. It's not great, but
Okay. So there's still gonna be some kind of a skill check for him to accurately translate or repeat this phrase
Performance?
without losing the words. I was gonna say performance or
performance.
what else makes sense for repeating what you're
Whatever-
hearing.
Whatever
History,
your best at, Helmet.
history or performance?
I'll do a performance check. A normal roll.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Splug, just give me a perception roll. As long as you get a 10 or higher, you're catching every word.
With guidance.
How are you getting guidance?
I don't know. Just guessing. Everybody says I got guidance every time I roll stuff.
But it's a touch spell.
I'm giving it to him.
Oh, okay. Well, he's
Oh.
touching himself. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
That's different. That's a performance.
Yeah, so you get every word. And he was able to translate every word. The voice, I guess, even without understanding the words, Helmet, you get the sense that the voice is angry. And as you're repeating these words to Splug, shouting down the beach, the voice says, "Who are you? You are not one of my willing servants. Why is it you bring me trolls?"
Tell the voice back that I'm bringing a sacrifice for a reward. We were told to bring a sacrifice, and that's what we did.
Say this in, I've said the only language you know, common, right? Or not only language
Yeah.
you know, but
Yes, in common.
Splug's going to come
Splug
back
first
and
has to
go.
relay that to you.
Yeah. Splug's going to go. Tell it us! And he's going to say that in Giant.
You
Or-
you're cut out on me. Gary, I didn't hear all that. What'd you say?
Splug's going to go. Ryan has told us this, so Splug's going to give him that response in Giant, so he can tell the voice in Giant what he needs to say. I
You know-
lose you again?
Do we know that the voice? No, we heard that right, Gary. Do we know that the voice only understands giant? We don't know that.
We don't know that.
But I think Splag was going to lie to him, or
No.
maybe I'm
Splug is going to say what Ryan wants to say, but in Giant. He's just interpreting for him.
Okay, okay.
Is that what you want to do, Helmet?
Yes.
Okay. And what are you trying to get him to say, Splug?
What was it you wanted to say, Helmet? You said
We were told to bring a sacrifice, and that's what we're doing. We're here to give the sacrifice and collect our reward.
Okay. So give me a performance or history check, Splug. No, you don't need to. You can speak. You don't need to. You can speak. It's going to be about perception for Helmet to see if he can interpret every word and say it back correctly. You know what? I'll let you do performance. You'd rather do that rather than perception. Helmet, your choice.
Performance?
Yeah, or perception. I'm good with either one of them.
Nice.
All right, so Splug, you hear Helmet say back the words almost in the.
Yeah. Splug's just looking at him like a proud teacher to a student.
Maybe not every single syllable, but I basically said the words.
Syllable.
Okay. You said back, so we're supposed to bring a sacrifice. That's what we're doing, correct? Did I paraphrase that correctly?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Okay, so the voice back in your head says, it's been so long since I've had a non-troll on my island. Still in giant. It says, if you have more, bring them up to me.
More sacrifices? Or more
Ryan, speak to it in common and see if it understands common.
Okay, I'll try to speak back to it in common and see if it responds.
It does. It responds in common as well.
Oh, for crying out loud!
This is what I was trying to say at the beginning.
I'm glad. We can make you guys do those perception performance rolls.
That was a lot of fun, though.
I'm sorry.
No, it was fun.
I yell over at Bryn, why the hell didn't you tell me this in the first place?
And I yell, hook the dirt out of your fucking ears.
And the voice in your head says, how many of you are there? Helmet. This time in common.
There's 5 of us and another sacrifice.
And you're not lying there, right?
A
There is
big
5 of you?
sacrifice.
Nope, there's 5 of us, yep.
Okay. Well, 6 if you include Kane, but yeah. Plus the minions. I'm assuming you're trying to be truthful. You're not trying to lie, right?
I'm not lying, no.
Okay. All right. So it says, good. Bring your sacrifice and I shall reward all of you. Bring them to the top. To my lair.
All right, let's
To my
do it.
throne.
Let's throne them up.
Let's throw them up, let's go.
I think we're at the Troll King.
I think it is.
Now, before we go see the Troll King, are we supposed to kill the Troll King?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
We're not going to tell him that, though.
Is that true? Or is that just what Gary thinks?
No, I think that's truth.
That was our whole objective.
Just making sure. Sometimes you get things turned around, Gary.
I'm not a murder hobo.
You are a murder hobo.
Well, I guess I'm the definition of murder hobo.
I think that's what his letter back to Gronald's mom was saying.
That's
We're going to kill the
exactly
Troll King.
right.
Yeah.
It is written by the gods.
Okay, let's drop off the old sacrificial troll baby, and let's head to the top.
Now,
Right,
I don't
so-
think that he's the Troll King, but I'm going to write that down in an envelope and seal it, and then
I
I'm
think
going to say I told you so when we get there.
I
But
think it's his ugly sister.
yeah, that's what I think too.
I don't think that the Troll King needs troll sacrifices.
I agree.
I don't think the Troll King would be happy with troll sacrifices.
Right. Let's do it.
Yep.
This is where I get my Vorpal sword.
Well, if it's not thinking rationally, it's more prone to make mistakes, so let's get it as angry as possible.
No!
Are you saying all this in the presence of the scrying sensor?
No, I yell over to the other group after I tell Bryn, why didn't you tell us this in the first place to get the other sacrifice where we're going for a hike.
Hey, let's do it. Let's hike it.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are going to climb the staircase leading up the side of the cliff up to the top old ruins
After
on
we
the
put
plateau.
the other sacrifice. Here.
Ma'am,
Yeah, and we get back at that.
We got to put the other troll over here.
Okay, so you're going to burn both of these trolls, set the second one on fire, then you're going to carry the big guy up the stairs with you guys?
Yep.
big
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's cook the big guy.
Okay.
Did
All right.
the one troll that burnt, is the skin like, cracklins? Like the pig skin that you deep fry?
Oh yeah, it's charred. Like it's
Nice.
it's beyond crispy bacon. It's now like borderline like ash along the outside crust of it.
Nice.
Like us at early scout camp, Gary.
Nice.
All right, so do me this for heading up the stairs. Just give me a general marching order for Theater of the Mind, and I'll draw an arrow here. You guys see where my arrow is? Kind of line yourself up right there with whoever's in front on the left side.
Splug will go up front because he speaks the language of love, and he's got his bear right beside him.
We now know that it speaks common now too.
That's true.
If
But
only we had known that.
Splug hasn't figured that out yet.
It's ridiculous.
He still thinks he's important.
Okay, Blacklight, are you staying there relative to this marching order that I'm putting on the screen?
Yeah, I'm gonna be here.
Get on the arrow in the middle there.
Yeah, the staircase isn't quite that wide. You should be able to see the staircase at the top of this this map here, how wide it is. I'll say it's roughly 10 feet, maybe 15 in spots.
Move into here, David.
Okay, all right, that'll work. All right, so I'll say it takes you roughly half an hour to climb up this switchback staircase leading up the cliffside as you get closer and closer to the ruins at the top. It is still light rain, and what I said a half hour, so I'll say it's now around noon as you reach the top of the stairs. Before you can see the ruins, except at the top of the stairs, looks like you're at the edge of a bridge leading across a chasm that leads down 30, maybe 60 feet down. Except the first 15 feet of this bridge is gone. So let me do this. Let me grab you guys. Oh, I gotta get the troll thing. Gotta pay a toll.
Troll toll.
And let's see if I can fit all you guys on this other map here. Where you arrive.
Splug's going to turn around and ask the party when we're stopping for lunch. When's lunch?
Okay, so you guys cannot all fit on the map, so we're going to have to theater the mind this a little bit. Let me do this right at the edge, right there. I am not sure if you guys can see off the map with this jump gate thing, so we're going to try it to see if you guys can see things off the map if you're off the map. So let's do this. So switch you guys to this map, and I'll do a shift click. Shift click. And those of you that are off the map see anything?
Yes.
I have Gralnar right here. At the black that you guys can see.
I can see.
I only,
How
I
come
only
our
can
guys
see
are
from here
transparent?
to there.
Because you are off the map. This jump gate version allows me to put stuff that's outside of the extents of the map.
But
Which is
Splug's
cool
on
for
the
a
map.
DM. I just didn't know it worked for you guys. So right here is the edge. No, Splug, you're on the map.
I know, but he's transparent. I can hardly see him.
Really?
Same with Kane. Yeah,
Oh, I can see him.
they're very faint on mine.
That is strange. Is anyone else really faint? Helmet, is yours faint?
Well, I'm
just
great.
I'm gonna.
No, I'm in the same map as Splug and Kane.
Hey, but is
Yeah, but
your token
You can
looking
see
dim?
yourself, though, right?
Oh, I can say it's just fine.
It may be just the universal light that I have in here. Could be dim light. That could be why.
Yeah.
But okay, so that's where you are. You're standing at the edge of this bridge, and I'll say this: you're technically right over you're hanging over the edge right now, Splug. But this opening here is about 15 feet to see the ruins beyond. I doubt you can see very far if you zoom out, because there are going to be structures here blocking some of your view. What would you guys like to do here?
It's 15 feet. Splug can jump that easily, and we could run a rope between the two to bring people across. Yes, no? Good idea, bad idea?
I got no other idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot read aloud test right here. You stand before a broken bridge that leads further into the ruins. The broken gap in the bridge is about 15 feet, and a flooded corridor can be seen about 60 feet below. The deteriorated ruins beyond are covered in moss and vines.
Okay.
So what you guys decide you're doing?
Is there anything we could use to bridge the gap? Like, is there a door we could knock down and make a bridge? Is there...
I'm sure if you go halfway down the mountain, you guys can chop down a tree or something.
Yeah, no. So Splug's going to jump the chasm. Is like, my strength's 24, so he's going to jump it effortlessly, and then we'll string a rope between, and the guys can climb across on the rope. Just I don't think Kane will be able to come.
Refresh myself on jumping mechanics, what that takes. Long jump, when you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. Okay.
No, Kane can jump it easily. So Splug will jump over to here and just move a little bit. And Kane will jump and join him. And then I'll throw a rope across. We'll tie it off on something, and I'll tie it off on one of these stanchions or something that's sticking up over here. And tie it really tight, and then these guys can climb across.
Yeah, you can. This little structure right here is still standing, so you can tie something to that, and something to this one or this one. You guys all agree to do that?
I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I'm going to port myself from one end to the other.
Okay. Everybody else is using the rope method?
Grelnar can jump over easily as well.
I can easily jump over as well.
Is it just Blacklight that needs assistance then?
It's only if your score is less than 15 feet. If your strength score is less than 15 feet, then you can't jump it.
I have these boots. I don't know if I can try, because I only have one use of the flight, and I don't want to spend it just in case we need it in fight.
Do you have a good dex mod?
Yeah,
I'll just make it as dex score. Since that's what jumping requires, it's your dex score. So what is your dex score?
It's 16. It's
and you can jump it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
And so for my two undead dudes, I'm going to... Where am I? I'm invisible. I'm going to go to a point where I'm far enough away that Tensor's floating disc is floating right over the hole. And my zombie and my skeleton are going to do the 3-step jump. What is that called? What did we do that in high school?
Oh god.
Triple jump?
Triple jump. We're going to do the triple jump over it. 1, 2, 3, and then over.
Okay, I like it. All right, so move everybody on the other side of the bridge. Just don't anyone go past where Kane is, if you would, please. And then I will describe what else you see here. All right, so the obvious things you see from this vantage point is, I guess, Kane and Bryn can see this. I don't think Splug is around the corner far enough. But there is a statue right here, a large statue, say roughly 15, 20 feet tall, of a robed man. And there is like a smaller stone brazier at its feet right here. Almost as if like it's an offering location, or I forget, my words are losing me. Little offering placement here in front of the statue. The rest of the buildings here are crumbling. Where the walls are intact, you should see or cannot see through them. I should have dynamic lighting set up correctly so you can see where the walls are missing. This entire side over here, of what you can see, does not have any roofing above the walls. As you look to the north, as you're on the bridge here, looks like there's a little bit of a roof structure on this building. I'm not sure how far in here you can see. Ping to the north and the northwest how far you can see, and I'll tell you if you can see something else, please. If you guys are pinging,
northwest,
I don't see it.
Northwest, I can see there.
Is that as far as you can see?
Can
you see beyond that?
Well, I can see the end of the map.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit more roof structure over here, over this part of the ruins. Not just give it away. There's part of a roof structure here, and there's like very small pieces of roof here and there, different parts of the ruins through here.
I think it's interesting that you say roof structure, but yet you say roof.
Well, because it's mostly collapsed, is what I'm getting at. There are still parts of it that are still intact, if that makes sense. So I fail at words.
No. I was just saying you pronounce roof and roof all both in the same sentence.
Oh.
I've been hanging around Canadians too long.
I think
know what a rough is.
Nice one.
Hey, what do you guys want to do here?
I mean, you need to answer Bryn's question. Is his robe open or closed?
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Himself?
I didn't see it in the.
Is the robe, dude? Is it an open robe or a closed robe? I'd like to know.
It's closed robe.
Okay, then we're all right. We can go in.
Okay. No flashing of the bits on this statue.
Like offering candy to Splug.
Candy? Roro. Okay, can we proceed in a bit?
Helmet, are we going in? This is your section of game, Helmet. We're doing this for you.
And I appreciate it. Of course we're going in. Let's go. I'm right behind you, Splug.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Are you guys going stealthily, or are you going just out in the open? Don't have a care in the world. How are you going?
The voice knows we're coming.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So everyone can move 30 feet.
30, 20, 30.
After you move 30 feet. Oh, yeah. How's this thing getting over the edge?
What thing?
Oh, that's a good question.
Disc.
It floats.
Yeah, but that's a good question, Brian. That's a very good question.
Technically, I should have asked that when you were using it for your triple jump, but
I'm going to cast another one right here, and we're going to drag it onto the new Tensor's floating disc.
okay. Yeah, I'll say it'll take you 10, 15 minutes to do that, but yeah, I'm not going to make you do a check for that. All right, so
I still have two more charges left in the staff in case we need to do anything. So
okay. I think we established that this was 2 discs to load him up, right?
That's right.
Okay.
That's what we did.
Okay. All right, so he's still 20 feet behind you, roughly here. All right, now everyone can give me a perception roll to see if you notice anything else from this vantage point. Okay, so that's what I thought. From moving forward, you'd have like just Bryn roll perception, and then unless she fails, you guys don't have to bother. I need you to again ping as far north as you can now see into these ruins to the north.
I see all the roof lines. I can see whatever this skeleton is up here.
Ah, okay. Let me scroll up so I can see where you're pinging. Okay, ping again where you can see. Oh wow, I see a blue and a yellow or orange. Who's orange?
Me,
Orange.
Growler.
You go
Oh,
ahead and say
you
brown.
guys can see all the way to the back wall. Yeah, that's right. Because there's no roof structure here, so you're getting daylight in here. It is dim because it's cloudy, but yeah, you get on the back wall. Let me see if I got read aloud text here. Oh yeah, look at here. You're not actually in there, but you can. Let me read it before. You guys can see there is skeletal remains of a dragon lying within the center section of this ruined temple up here where I'm now pinging up here to the north of you guys. If you guys can see me pinging the red or the
Yeah.
orange. I'm not sure what color I am.
Peach.
This entire area is covered in a thick layer of moss and vines. Stone staircase can be seen. No, cannot. So forget you even heard that. You didn't hear anything. Atop a dais near the back wall, a large statue of a hooded figure holding a staff can be seen.
Is he holding the staff upside down or upside right? Because we've heard this before.
Well, per Blacklight, he's holding it upside down.
I'm curious right now.
I want to take a closer look at this statue down here. Is there anything obvious or cool?
You can give me like an investigation or
I don't
a
want to
history
touch it.
check, or you just want to
Really
look at
going,
it, huh?
just looking closely.
Okay, you can definitely give me a perception roll. Is that what your 4 is for the
Yeah.
cave bear?
Yeah,
Use guidance.
15. Oh, and I get. Woohoo!
Hey, with a perception roll of 15, Splug.
19. 19.
With a 19 perception roll, you can tell this statue has been here for a long time. It is very weathered and very worn out. You can hardly make out any kind of features in its face or its body. It is so worn thin. You can see that from that perception roll, the brazier, listen to me, the brazier has signs of being used, but it's been a while since this thing's had anything burning in it.
Okay.
Basically, it's weather worn. You can't really make out any kind of detailed features on it.
I'm going to turn to the party and say, "You're disappointed in this statue. It's really not that great detail. It's kind of lame. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Where do you guys want to go?
Does that the voice have directions on where we take the?
Slug's going to end Giant because he still thinks Giant is important. Oh, great voice! Where do we go?
A few seconds of pause, Splug, and then you hear in your voice, Splug, says, "Have you so soon forgotten my name? Or did you never know it?"
No, I didn't.
In Giant. Do what?
Turn to the party. I turn to the party and go, "What was the thing's? What was her name? What was the name? Someone tell me the name."
Baprak, Baprak,
Which?
Baprak, I think.
Rupert? Vaprak? Oh, great Vaprak! Which way do we go?
You hear the voice respond to you again in Giant, because I'm assuming you're still speaking in Giant, right, Splug?
Yeah. Yep.
Says, "Bring it to my dais."
Drop me on the dais.
That's exactly where I went. I just chose not to say it. So we got to go up to the dais. Let's take our sacrifice up to the dais.
Everyone can move 30 feet at a time if you would like.
Do we know where the dais is?
I think we
That's-
saw it up here.
This thing on the back wall over here.
Okay. Just making sure.
That everybody's going to move?
Everybody's moving. Do it.
Mhm.
Ryan, why are you not doing it?
I already did.
I'm struggling with this map because my guys are, if I'm not right beside helmet, are almost impossible to see.
Okay, so from this vantage point, do you see anything else? Just for out of character clarification, where you see the purple lines, that is where the remainder of the roof is still intact. That makes sense. Everything inside those purple lines. If there's no purple lines above it, then it's open to the air above.
How
Open
stable
to the
does
light
it look?
rain.
How stable does it look?
Not very stable at all, to be honest with you. This thing is very old.
Just keep
Anything
that
else
in
you
mind,
guys
people.
want to do or say or investigate?
Continue up to the dais.
Yeah.
Amadeus, Amadeus.
Amadeus.
Can we walk forward a little bit more, Brian?
Yeah, 30 more feet for everybody if you're not doing anything else.
Ooh, Amadeus.
Rock me, Amadeus.
Yeah, Helmet, you should go right underneath the unstable roof lines.
I'm going to use my divine sense.
Okay, that.
And I'm going to
picks
use
up-
50 cents.
Oh, yeah, I said to you before. Undead, fiend, or celestial within 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Kind of thinking about that skeletal dragon that's, about 40 feet in front of me?
Oh,
Amadeus, Amadeus.
well, I guess much to your surprise or maybe relief, you're not picking up anything from that dragon skeleton. However, you are picking up some undead vibes out of this column, out of this column, and you said 60 feet, right?
Yep.
I'm measuring.
Oh, yeah, keep
Yeah.
that a secret and don't tell anyone. I'm just
Now, does anything block it? I forget that part.
kidding.
That is not behind total cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm giving shit away. You would not pick up what I just pinged, that there's undead there. So please be good players and disregard what you just heard.
What?
Okay.
Exactly.
Amadeus.
So the real people know what the fuck is up, but the players do not. So no, you're not picking up any undead anywhere. Helmet.
All right.
30 more feet.
You guys good to move?
Hey, is there anything on these columns? Like any symbols on any of these columns around here?
You can give me a perception check.
Okay, I'm going to give you a reception check. Yeah.
Ooh.
You thought you saw something shiny, but it was just your left toe.
Oh,
As you move
distracted by
further
the
in,
left toe.
obvious things, you can see there's a set of stairs over here that lead down. I got to look from your vantage point to see what you can or can't see.
Brian, I got a roofline question when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot it. What's your roof line
Am I
question?
under the crumbling roof or am I in the open right now?
You are in the open area.
Okay.
So like the line right here is where the roof
That's cool.
starts. And there's a
I just
corner of it
wasn't
right
sure
here.
if it was inside the lines or if it was outside the lines. So, okay.
Over here, you can see where I'm pinging to the left. The wall's been completely crumbled away, and there's nothing but open air. This is where it probably goes down another 60 feet to the water line and or more ground below.
Are those stairs that we heard a rumor about earlier or right there?
You didn't hear any kind of a rumor.
It was just a rumor before. I just want to know if it's fact.
Let's see, where is everybody?
I see stairs. I just see stairs right here. That's why I'm asking.
I want Splug and Helmet to give me a perception roll since you're out in front to see if you see anything else. whisper them to me.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll
You should be
whisper to
thankful
ya.
for that.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm not laughing at you, Gary. I'm laughing with you, okay? Just
Thank
remember
you.
that.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Big
All right.
toe.
All right, good to know. Oh, I forgot to move up your disc. Man. Gromler, are you staying back in the back? Or did we lose you?
No. No. Oh,
Okay. You guys want to move 30 more feet? Is there anything else you want to do here?
I would like to cast Detect Magic, just in case.
Detect magic. Okay. And that has a radius of 30 feet.
Yep.
Okay, and that is that a concentration? It is. Okay, give yourself a concentration token status marker while you're doing this.
Okay.
I didn't say move yet, Helmet. I'm gonna need to determine what black light does or doesn't pick up with his magic detection at 30 feet. At 30 feet, you are not picking up anything other than the magic that's on your characters.
Okay.
Anybody else want to do anything before you move again? I take it as a no. Everyone can move 30 feet again if you want, or less than that if you want. It's up to you.
Slug is going to go up here to the dragon thing and just poke the head.
Okay, let everyone move first.
He's actually hoping to grab the lower jawbone as a trophy. And then if it comes alive, he can't really bite him.
Okay, so several things. From this vantage point, no need for a perception roll. You can see another staircase that is actually below the rib cage of this skeleton right here in the center of the room.
Ooh.
And Splug, as you reach down to touch, poke, whatever, the skeleton, you hear the loud voice in your head again. It says, "Leave my treasures to me. You are not to touch the sacred skeleton."
Sorry.
Anything else, fellas? Do anything here? So just so we're clear, this is all under the roof.
No. I hate that you say that. Well, we got to go put the sacrifice on the dais.
Yep, that's what
On
I
the
instructed you
dais,
to do.
on the dais.
And if we decide to disturb the skeleton, Splug's going to do a cannonball right there. But not until we decide we're going to disturb it. So,
Well, let's see what happens when we put the sacrifice on the dais.
On the dais, on the dais.
on the dais. Rock me on the dais.
Okay, if you guys aren't going to do anything else, you can move 30 feet again.
Do I sense anything from here?
Oh, detect
With
magic.
the
I'm sorry, I forgot.
detect magic?
Yeah, so Kay, move yourself back. Everyone move yourself back. I forgot about
Sorry.
Blacklight's detect magic thing. Okay, 30 feet, right?
Yep.
What path did you take to get there, Blacklight? Can you show that to me? As you walk that direction?
Sorry?
Show me the path you took to get to that location.
Here. Sorry.
Walk straight that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're right on the edge, but I'll give it to you. You're picking up something magical. Nope, it's too far away. So I'm giving you just a little bit to keep you interested, but not enough to... So no, you're not picking up anything yet.
Okay.
But the that undead, somebody had an undead thing up.
Yeah, the divine
is that
sense, I
still
think,
up?
what Helmet did, right?
Yeah, is that still active?
It didn't actually detect anything though, Don.
Okay, so it's not detecting on the dragon.
Oh, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, unless someone else is doing something else, you can now move closer to dais.
Okay.
To the dais, to the dais.
That never gets old.
15.
It will.
I can't believe how far forward you are, Bryn.
30 feet, baby. I'm measuring it out.
Yeah, but you never go up front. That's all I'm saying.
I
Everybody
also
done
don't
moving
go
their 30 feet?
I also don't go underneath crumbling
15
roofs.
to here and 15 to
Do
here.
we have to move up the troll corpse as well, right?
Yeah.
It follows
Oh,
me,
shit.
but I don't
Yep.
have control
Yep.
of it.
I'm sorry. Okay. Blacklight, what path did you take to go to there?
15 here and 15 here.
Okay. So now you've been close enough to know. So I say when you get to this spot right here, you are picking up a strong magical vibe somewhere down the staircase below the dragon.
I tell to everybody. I know anything about the School of Magic or something like that?
That is possible. Just I suck at figuring out what school of magic it is. So hold, please.
Hey, Bryn, Rob,
Yes, ma'am.
can your animate objects bring the skeleton to... Oh, can you bring that skeleton to life?
No, Brian won't let me bring non-humanoids.
Okay, but can your animate objects manipulate it like a puppet?
No. We've ruled that the animate objects spell is the 2024 version, so
Yeah.
it's more Fantasia from
Wouldn't that have been cool, though?
early Mickey Mouse.
Wouldn't that have been cool to make Verpac think that we brought the dragon back?
Hold on, I'm reading. I'm sorry,
I don't think
Blacklight.
the boys
Just trying to figure out what
happy.
school of magic this thing would emanate.
What if we got a bunch of ropes and I went up on the roof and moved him like a marionette?
Maybe
Yeah,
the
he'd
boys
fall
is
for
not
that.
happy with that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Wait, hold on. Gotta look something else up now. Because this is fun. Me not memorizing every single school of magic for every single spell.
Remember the D&D movie when the one character puts his foot on the bridge and the whole thing collapses? That's what I picture Splug doing in one of these dungeon crawls.
Okay, so far we've got evocation, magic. I'm not done yet, maybe. Evocation and necromancy.
Necrophilia.
Evocation, necromancy, and divination. All three of those are emanating from somewhere down those stairs. There you go. Looked it all up. What are you going to do with that
Okay, I
information?
tell to
Anything?
everybody, just in case.
You tell
I
everybody?
Tell to everybody, yes. Yeah.
You hear in your voice, in your head, Blacklight in Giant. No, Splug was the only one that talks in Giant. He hasn't seen you before. So it's going to be in common in your head, Blacklight.
Okay.
Says, that is not for you. Leave it lest you be the next sacrifice.
Okay.
Only the Blacklight hears that.
Okay, the voice is not happy with us messing around this skeleton, so we could try to follow the instructions.
Yeah, we can come back for that.
Yeah.
You say that out loud, Gromar?
No.
Okay.
No.
Hey, let's put the ye old sacrifice up on the Rock Me Amadeus.
Can I just say, before we start stealing stuff, let's
Yeah.
see what the prize is
Yeah.
that he's going to give us in the first place?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Good idea.
Could be a slap in the face. with the frozen mackerel.
Could
But
be
it
a
could be something good.
Vorpal sword. Scroll of the Comet.
I think you've seen the only one of those you're ever going to see, Gary.
I never used it.
Ah,
God,
well,
that bugs me.
that's your fault. You should have used it as soon as you got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what you got to do next? Anything?
Dais. To the dais. To the
To the
dais.
dais. To
You guys
the
are
dais.
dragging the corpse up to
Yep.
the dais?
I'm going to... Don't say dragon.
Yeah, we're not dragging the dragon.
Yeah, simmer down there with the dragon talk.
You are moving the troll corpse to the top of
Yes,
Amadeus.
Yes, sir.
Okay, who is
Amadeus.
lighting it on fire?
Helmet. He's the firelighter.
He's
No,
the
just-
pyro.
I take my torch to it again.
As it starts to burn, you all hear the soothing voice in your head.
Soothing.
It says, "Ah, the willing sacrifice is always better than those forced here, but it will do. Now, for your reward,
Uh-oh.
show me your magic weapons."
Ruh-roh. I hold out my flail.
I do.
I do the same with my greatsword.
My hammer.
You have my hammer. Oh, sorry, wrong movie.
Does everyone
show
present
him
something?
my rod.
I haven't decided which I'm going to present. I think I'm going to present the Valkyrie's Bite, which is the Raven hilt sword that I have.
What a great name for a sword.
What? So I don't have to look them all up. You guys have them handy, probably, hopefully. Just tell me the rarity of your
Valkyrie's
items.
Bite. Valkyrie's Bite is rare.
Okay.
Uncommon.
Uncommon.
Mine is uncommon. Uncommon too.
Man, you guys' weapons are terrible. How about you, Don? What's your weapon rarity?
It varies. I'm looking at it right now because I've got several pieces of the items of Masgara.
Oh, because it's one of your legendary. I mean, one of your set pieces.
Yeah. So I am looking.
I don't think you've ever properly compensated us for giving you all that.
Very
saying.
rare.
Whoa.
Because I have 3 pieces, so it becomes very rare.
Okay, so you presented a very rare. Remind me again, Bryn. Yours was, I think was either very rare or rare.
Yeah, mine's rare.
Yours was rare. Grolnar, yours was uncommon, right? No, not Grolnar. I meant Splug. Yours was uncommon.
You bet.
Helmet. Yours was
Uncommon.
and Blacklight.
Uncommon too.
Uncommon. All right. So it is Grolnar that hears a voice in your head. Yes, this is a worthy weapon. Do not be alarmed, for I shall rise and meet you face to face. Where are you guys all standing as you presented these weapons?
I think we are where we are.
Yeah, where we are.
Yeah.
Technically, you probably need to be up on the dais. He would have instructed you to present the weapons up here on the dais somewhere.
Oh,
Could be at the foot, could be at the up next to the statue. It's up to you. But somewhere on the dais.
I'm-
On the dais, on the dais. Now you guys got me saying it.
Splug's warming his hands
Grolnar,
on the
don't stomp me.
He jumped under me.
just give
All right.
him a good old fashioned boot fucking.
All right, so all of you, first, maybe you hear before you see it. You hear the scraping sounds behind you as the skeleton dragon rises and turns
We all knew
around.
that was going to happen.
and turns around to face you. And then it begins to speak telepathically to all of you. It's been so long since I've had a worthy adversary? No, accomplice to my desires. I give you this. What is the one thing you seek in these lands, and it shall be yours?
The head of the Troll King.
Yes.
That is all you seek?
47,000 gold.
Do you actually say that?
Is he asking us as a group or individually?
You guys all hear the voices in your head.
Mm.
We seek
Well,
the
Splug's
glory
going to
and
say
power and magic.
in his head back to him that I want the head of the Troll King.
So none of you guys hear that. Anybody else responding to him?
I'm also seek for secrets and more power and glory.
And if
Glory.
you could make my flail a +3 weapon, I'd be happy with that too.
Your Honor, he specifically speaks in just your mind. You are the one I'm most interested in, for you are the one that can help. What is it you desire, dwarf man?
Glory.
Glory. Glory is a relative thing. What exactly would bring you glory?
Big
This is just a
effing
Grolnar.
hammer.
Unlimited strength. To bring myself glory, I guess.
Is it glory enough to take down this troll king you speak of?
The Troll King is the first of many.
Greedy are we? Says, I'll
I'm in
tell you,
my
and
prime.
he's still speaking just to Grolnar at this point. So Grolnar, I don't know if you're responding out loud or you're responding in your head. What are you doing? To
In
his
my head.
questions. Okay. He tells you, it says, all I ask is you take that mighty weapon and you destroy the orb that has me trapped here. And I will do everything within my power to help you take down this troll king.
Splug in his head also says, I'd also like a flush toilet.
You're him shushing you in your head, Splug. Let the adults speak. Splug, that's you.
I'm kicking at the dirt at my feet like a little pouty child.
We're hearing the voice again, Grolnar. Do you accept these terms?
Where is the orb?
First, I must know your answer, and if it be true.
Hells yeah.
We're a traveling party. My team also needs their rewards.
They do not have what I seek. Only you have.
And what is it that you seek?
This mighty weapon of yours has the power to destroy what keeps me here.
Just say yes.
We
can do it.
So
We
just
can
say it
do
out loud. Say it out loud to us, Grolnar.
Okay. Yeah, I'll relay all this information.
And as
Well,
you
let's
do
go
that,
smash.
it speaks in your head again. Are we so willing to share our secrets with others? To you, Grolnar.
This is my team.
Say that out loud.
Yes.
Okay. He says, so be it. And then everyone hears his voice. The dwarf man here has what I seek. The rest of you, I could care less. But if he agrees to my terms, I shall help him see glory. And since he says you are a team, I have no doubts that you wish the same for him.
Yeah, sure. I knew a stripper named Glory.
You hear the same voice in your head, Splug. Stop speaking, imbecile. So,
Growlnar, I'm in.
what say your fellowship here? Are they in agreement that you should help, so that
You
I
have
too
my
can
you
help
have
you?
my sword.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
I'm
said
in.
that?
You said fellowship, Brian.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know. I made a mistake.
You have my entertainment.
But I need his answer. And he kind of nods toward Grolnar.
And Splug's gonna act like a ventriloquist.
Are we really gonna let
and go,
this thing out?
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
It's got no muscles. It's just skeleton.
The bones are good. We like bones.
Pussy.
Okay. I agree to terms.
Okay. He leans down, puts his snout, or what's left of it, the bony snout, right in your face, Grolnar. Are you being truthful, or are you trying to deceive him?
Oh, we're letting you out.
No, I'm asking you as a DM. Are you trying to deceive, or are you being truthful here?
Truthful.
Okay. You could hear it's almost like it's an echo of a sniff. Like it's not really there, but you can kind of hear like it's trying to sniff, but since it doesn't have nostrils, it's not really there. And it pulls back. Says, you have made Unga happy. You see him reach his back leg down the stairs. You hear the crumble of like boulders and rocks. And it pulls out from his back leg and puts it into one of his front clawed hands. And he holds about a 10-inch diameter orb that is green. Let's see here. Can I show you guys a picture of what it looks like? Oh, cool. There's a picture. Let's see. Copy image address. Let's see if this works to put it in chat. And that is what it looks like in the palm of his hands. I'll give you guys a chance to look at it before I have him continue. Have any questions or anything? Okay.
All right.
He says, I want you to take that mighty weapon and destroy this. Set me free. And you have my word on Tiamat's never-ending soul. I swear this. I will help you in whatever way I can to take down the Troll King.
Sweet.
All right, I
this
guess
guy.
we're
I
doing
trust him.
this.
And Blacklight, this is the thing that is emanating all three of those magic auras from your detect magic spell.
Okay.
Ooh, so we're jumping down a hole.
So what
All
say
right.
you?
So he's got it in his hand.
Yep, he's handing it to you, Grolnar.
Okay.
And before if you're reaching for it, before he releases it, he says, "You know, I can kill you with one swipe of my claws, right? And you gave your word."
We can have a discussion at a game about what this thing is. Smash it. Smash it.
Yep. I'll use my warhammer and point to the ground between us, and
If you throw it out,
motion
and
him to lay it down.
Says, "You must destroy it before me, for it cannot leave my sight."
have him lob it to you like a softball, and you knock it out of the park.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk up to it and smack the shit out of it then.
Okay, with your weapon that you were offering to him. That's what basically the directions he gave you.
Well,
Correct?
Yeah, that's my weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. So give me 3 attack rolls with advantage, Gralnar.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
You see the irritation maybe on the dragon's face. It says, "No! Hit it hard!" 3 more with advantage, Grelnar.
I think you need to crit, or the world ends.
Oh, shit.
He's like, "What kind of a hero are you? I said
Right?
destroy it! Now!" 3 more.
I think nothing happens until you crit.
My patient grows thin. If you cannot
Right?
destroy it, I shall find someone else. Final time. 2 more. This is it. Oh! I gave you 1 more than I was supposed to, Grelnar. And as you hit it, you watch it just shatter into a million pieces. Its arms and its wings to the sky, and you watch it kind of like melt, almost like molten lava, down to a pile of green, smoking ooze. But as it's transforming down, it speaks to all of you in your brain. It says, "I have called my brood." As I have promised.
Okay.
And it melts down into a goo of green, molten bone, lava, something or other.
Uh-oh.
Where are we at time-wise?
Yeah.
We're at 3.5 hours. So, it said his brood would be here within the hour. What would you guys like to do in the hour that comes?
Search the place.
No, we don't want to rob the place.
I said search the place. I didn't say rob it.
Okay, because generally that goes hand in hand.
It does, but
Are you going to search the place?
well,
Well, again, like as Rob or Bryn would ask, to what end? Like, I think we take a short rest. We've got an hour. Throw some hit dice.
Maybe the black light can inspect the skeleton and harvest anything from it if there's anything left.
Oh, there's
It
no
turned
skeleton
to a-
left.
Turn to
I know.
goo.
Yeah, I know you still see it on the map, but it's basically gone.
is anybody injured?
I'm down a little bit.
Well, I'd be happy for a short rest to get my spell slot back, and I'm sure
Yeah.
David,
Yeah.
you would too, right?
Yeah, I can do that too.
Right? You guys will take a short rest. You can, definitely.
Okay. Throw in some. Let me know when I can throw some hit dice.
Oh shit! I forgot one more thing. As it was also like melting down, you heard quite a few shrills or shrieks throughout the ruins, kind of starting out really loud and then died down, like they are losing their effort, their essence, their being.
Ooh.
So this was going to be a very difficult encounter if you guys didn't do what the dragon wanted. All right, so I'll throw you a few bones on what. Oh, there is some skill checks in here. I forgot about these. Oh no, that was the other area. But I will throw you a few bones. So this statue up here, I'll give it away without doing kind of checks. This one is still, it's in better shape because it's still under a roof. So not quite as weather worn as the one you first came in. But though, let's see here. Without doing a kind of a check, it's one of 2 people. It could be a depiction of Zaz Tam himself before he became a lich, or it could be someone named Bel Sharoon. And it's been too damn long since I wrote this. I don't remember who Bel Sharoon is, but I'm pretty sure that's a canon person within the Forgotten Realms. So if one of you guys want to Google that, you can. Otherwise, I will look it up between sessions and share that with you guys.
Can you spell it?
VELSHAROON. And I'll put it in chat as well. As I recall, I think it may have been like an enemy of Zaztam, or maybe a one-time apprentice, but betrayed him, or vice versa. I could be wrong on those facts. I'm going off memory.
Sounds like
Demigod of necromancy, patron of liches, those that explored undeath, arrogant and obsessed. Continued his experiments on the living and dead as a god, paying no heed. He's really sort of a...
I think you guys have figured out to this point this used to be some kind of a temple or something to somebody with necromancy. But from the Zaztam markings on the monolith down at the beach, this depiction of either Zaztam or this Vel Sharoon.
he was a foe of Jurgle, Ryan.
Ah.
A Jurgle?
And Jurgle. And he didn't... If you played Baldur's Gate 3, you know who Jurgle is. And he didn't like Merkel either.
Right, because their names rhymed,
Oh,
right?
He
Steve
was
Merkel?
he was a red wizard of Thay as well. So, yeah, that's probably why you lumped him in there with Zaztam.
All right, so if you guys want to take a short rest, you definitely can.
His chief
something else
rival
you
was
wanna do
Zaztam.
Oh, he was a rival. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought one or the other, like, they fought each other at one point. I can't remember if Zaztam actually banished him or destroyed him, or there's some history in there.
Let us know when we can roll away.
Yeah, unless you guys are doing something else during this hour, go ahead and roll your hit dice if you want. Regain your stuff from a short rest if you want. And I will probably end the session once your new buddies show up.
All right.
You guys let me know when you're ready.
I'm golden.
Yep.
Let's see
Ready,
if I can
ready.
see if I can find them. So you guys first hear the roar and the beating wings of
We ride the dragons?
of two dragons. Here's one of them, and the other one.
Lands on the roof and kills us all?
They land on this opening. I'll say he's kind of like perched on the wall right here. The one over here is.
Okay.
And this one lands here. And I'll say this is the one that speaks up first. Just tell me it's true. Is she free?
And I'll speak up and say
That's
she's
you.
free.
And who did this? Who freed my beloved?
It's his fault, and I point at Grelnar.
Grelnar raises Warhammer.
In like threatening manner, or what do you mean by that?
No.
In victory.
Victory, like a boxer raising his glove.
That is to you I owe my oath. She gave me one last command before she passed on. Is to do your bidding, to see your glory. What shall me and my brother do for...
Okay. Well, I guess we would have talked about this then in that hour. So if we could get a minute to do that now, or maybe do that in the next session, because
Come up with a game plan.
yeah, if we've got two dragons to, I mean, one little troll king might not be so badass anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we go take out that eat that red wizard of Thay that likes to come into my dreams. What do you think, Brian?
Are you sharing that with the dragons? What are you doing?
No, I'm asking you.
It's not
I
my
mean,
decision. It's whatever you guys want to do.
Right, but what I just said was we would have discussed this during the hour that we had in between,
Mm-hmm.
and we would have come up with a game plan of what we were thinking.
Okay, did you guys know that these two dragons were showing up? Does that impact what you would have planned?
No, we assumed because brood would
Yeah.
be some kind of creatures to help, is what I assumed.
Many whelps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually what I thought more likely than two great big dragons. The
Yeah.
slug is dying to just walk over and rub the belly of a dragon. Like,
Yeah.
what an
I was
opportunity.
expecting young dragons, but two full-grown dragons is pretty cool. So, but I mean, we would have come up with some plan. So I'm
But
an
then
idea
here,
of, hey, let's go kill this troll king, and then what?
Yeah.
Well, what I need from you guys for the next session is kind of give me an idea of what your plan is. How do you want to use these guys to help you? Or if you want me to have them make some suggestions for you, I can do that. But I'd really like for you guys to
Yeah.
come up with how you want to utilize them. That way I can kind of prepare for that in the next session. But before you do that, let me just share that some of this, the original dragon would have shared with you guys if you had opened up any kind of conversation with her before. But I'll say that her brood here shares you the full story of their mother and how she's been trapped here for hundreds of years and how grateful they are that you finally set her free. All right, so their mother's name was Unholy Crag. She'd like to be referred to Ungo. Just you don't have to write.
Brian.
Anybody else see Brian?
Do you guys
Hold
lose
on,
me?
Brian. We're coming in.
Am
Hold on.
I breaking up?
Try now.
Yeah,
Now
you
now
were
we got you
totally
again.
breaking up.
Am I clear now?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so their mother's name was Ungolekra. She goes.
And somebody
Lost
does
me
not
again.
want you to
Yeah.
share
I
the
know.
Ungrelate
Done all
It's
Crag.
robot.
It's cursed.
Did I drop out again?
Every
Yep.
time you say the name of the dragon, we lose you.
Yeah.
All right, let me disconnect from Discord and come back in.
Back.
Okay, how about now?
We got you now.
Are we good? Let me keep talking for a few more seconds. See if I cut out anymore. Are we good? Am I
Well, as
good?
soon as you say it,
Okay.
Good.
the evil.
Ungolekra. Ungolekra. Did I break out? Did I break up?
No, you're good.
Ungolekra was her name. You don't have to write this down. It's not important unless you want it to be. She was tricked into a ritual by the Red Wizards of Thay that tried to turn her into a Dracolich. With the help of her spawn, these two here, well, she had one more at that time, but since passed away, she killed the Red Wizards, performing the ritual before it was complete. Unfortunately, the ritual progressed enough to transform her into what she is now. To make matters worse, she was condemned to the Unholy Crag in Lake Kador for eternity. Let's see here, what else? For years, she has been using the trolls and a ruse to send worthy adventurers to the island in hopes that she could find a weapon mighty enough to destroy the orb of dragonkind that had her trapped here. Meta-wise, an orb of dragonkind can only be destroyed by a +3 weapon or a very rare weapon or a disintegrate spell. So she has been condemned here for over 500 years. Let's see here. So up to this point, she's had no one stupid enough, foolish enough, or strong enough, or with a worthy weapon arrive on this island. But she kept calling for more. And even her brood have been doing their best to persuade or trick adventurers out in the swamp to venture here in hopes of glory only to try to free her. Let's see, what else do they share? Yeah, she tricked the local trolls who are loyal to Vaprak, which is different than what the trolls loyal to Skalmod worship. Skalmod and his trolls worship Torog. I think Torog is called the crawling god, I think, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. She used the magic once used by the Red Wizard to communicate with the altar in the ruins of Cataract. That's where you guys first heard her voice. From this ruse, she pretended to be Vaprak and orders the trolls to send sacrifices to her island. Let's see here. I think that's all pretty much the breadth of the story of their mother here. So, do you guys need to talk amongst yourselves out of session to decide what your plan is? Do you guys want to talk about it here for a few minutes? What do you guys want to do?
I would suggest that if we didn't metagame this, we would still be using the power that has been given to us by these dragons to proceed on our original mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then because now we know I totally agree. Now we know that the backstory that they're the enemy of the Red Wizards. It could also play into okay, now that once we finish off the Troll King, let's see what else we can do.
Maybe we could do something for mutual benefit here and destroy some of the Red Wizards.
Exactly.
And this is not me trying to persuade you or scare you or anything, but you know that green dragons are inherently evil.
Yep, we do.
Oh,
Okay. Right.
I didn't.
Well, we're inherently stupid, so it's a great match.
Yeah. We obviously just
They
did unleash this thing without knowing what it was.
So, Brian, now that we've destroyed this, out of game, could we have used that orb for what people use those orbs for?
But the orb is destroyed, though.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's
Could
why I can
we
ask
have?
this question after the fact.
I don't want to give away too much from behind the DM screen, but she would not have let it leave her sight. That's one of the. Well, I guess it doesn't matter how
Hence
she
why
destroyed. That's one of the
warned us.
curses. Once you attune to it, you cannot let it out of your sight. That's why she was adamant about Grolnar had to destroy it in front of her.
Right, but it okay.
I don't know if that's...
I've done some recent reading on Dragonlance. That's why as soon as you posted the picture, I was like, oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, that was an Orb of Dragonkind. I tweaked it a little bit to be specific to this campaign and this dragon, but it has most of the same powers that a real meta-wise Orb of Dragonkind has.
They tend to call evil dragons, right? That's why
Yes.
I'm asking. So
Yes.
So is it something that we could have sort of taken control of some dragons with, or
Potentially?
But maybe that's not, yeah. That's why I'm asking. But I didn't want to ask that until after it had been destroyed because I don't want to influence anybody.
Yeah. So I mean, meta-wise, she was using that to scry wherever she wanted to scry. That's how that little sensor, not at the bottom. She uses that every time someone makes a sacrifice to see what they're sacrificing, if they have any magic weapons on them, either the ones that bring in the sacrifice or the sacrifice itself. Do you guys like me giving away stuff like this, or does it kind of kill the immersion?
Yeah, this helps me because I don't know, I don't read like Rob does.
Okay. So you remember the
totally
scratch
helps me.
marks you saw on the shoreline down there?
Yeah.
That was when the original one that you guys basically set free, if she saw someone that she thought had a +3 weapon, she can't fly, but she would rush down here. She could swim. She would basically jump off of this ruin into the water, swim around, and kill or destroy whatever was there if she thought they had a +3 magic weapon. if she couldn't persuade them to do what Grolnar did.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that's been her main goal, is to figure out some way to destroy this thing so that she can rest in peace.
Okay.
And the little
That makes
hole,
sense.
Faithful guys.
little hole that was in the alcove, that smoke signal told her someone was basically making a sacrifice up here. That's what would warn her when someone was there, and that's what would trigger her to do the scrying on that alcove to see what was there.
I'm kind of glad I sniffed out the deception a little bit. I just wish Bryn would have told me to communicate and comment a little bit sooner. We probably wouldn't have wasted so much time.
No, that was fun.
You know, I can only hint around stuff for so long before I just stop.
Come on, that was fun.
It was awesome.
All right, so I'll throw you 2 more bones here. So if you guys mention, well, I guess Gron already did, that he's wanting to take out the Troll King for glory. Both of these dragons know of a secret way into the Troll King's lair.
Perfect. That's
Either
what
one of them can fit through the Warrens into the lair of the Troll King, but they can definitely get you there.
And they could also
Good,
probably
we don't even know where the lair is.
They could create distractions too.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also green dragons. They're quite powerful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ho ho ho! Green dragons.
I gotta call it a night, guys. I gotta get up early, so I'll see you guys next week. Okay.
Thanks for playing,
Green
Ryan.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep.
Later, bud.
Have a good night, man.
Talk to you later, Ryan.
All right, so any other discussions about how exactly you want to do this? I mean, I'm not trying to railroad you. I just put those 2 things out there because I thought it'd be beneficial. But if you guys want to do something else, that's fine.
I think, like I said, I think that we could try to, as Dawn mentioned, we could try to springboard this into more later. But I think we would, as a group, continue to be on mission, which is we need to go kill this Troll King, and so we'll use these dragons as best as possible. And maybe from a story perspective, all they're going to get to do is show us where the secret entrance is, but maybe we can use them for some other things too, like distractions or kill some red wizards later on or something. But I think this moves us closer to what this module is, which is destroy the Troll King.
Troll King Warrens. Yeah.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I agree. Me too.
I can't wait to show you guys on the map where the Troll King Warrens are.
It's right in
close
the
to where
one
we
black
were
spot
already.
we missed.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
1 square away from where we were.
Did you guys stop using my spiral circular pattern when in the sessions that I missed?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't think we did.
which means you probably stopped it.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you guys all that map here real quick before you log out if you're interested of what
Yes.
I've revealed up to this point. So let's do this. So you may need to zoom out. I don't know. So I'll do a shift click where you guys are right now.
Okay.
So this is the island you're on right here.
Yeah.
This was the ruins of Cataract. And I think you have to zoom out more. I don't know, or zoom down. I think last session that Bryn was with us, you guys are in this general spot.
That's exactly where we were.
The Snake Charmers?
Yeah.
Or were you with them for the Snapping Turtles?
Yeah.
I think Snapping Turtles and Agatha were the same session.
Yeah, Snapping Turtles was the first session I missed.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, they went from there towards the road, towards the ruins, and then from the ruins they got the hook to go to
You
the
guys
island.
totally just decided to go northwest all of a sudden. When we were originally doing sort of a pattern in this direction to be able to so there wasn't black left.
Yeah.
Right.
So, just so I'm clear, you guys are all in agreement that you want to use the dragons to basically lead you to 2 of the secret ways into the Troll King's lair?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, yep.
If that's the
agree.
case, then let's call it there, and we will pick up the same dragon time, same dragon place next week.
Sweet.
Sounds great.
Thanks, guys. Hope you had fun with that.